long hiatus. Yay!
Okay, the question of the day is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Yes, that is the question of
If
the
you
day.
say yes, you're right. If you say no, leave.
I'm texting Santa as we speak. I got my connections.
Alright.
Was Santa part of your
Santa
sorority?
has to say yes.
Well, I haven't texted him yet. He has to say yes. He might be a little weak.
If he says no,
It's summer Santa, you know?
if he says no,
Santa just had
he's
knee
fake
surgery.
Santa.
Oh, ooh.
You just had a total knee replacement.
Ooh,
If he
wow,
says
really?
no,
Like on
he's
Tuesday.
fake Santa.
Yeah, like on Tuesday.
He's
Remember
not
when we went to
fake. This is
the SCA? He was limping
real
all
Santa.
over.
Pat my fist. If he
It's
says
because he's
no,
freaking like 7 feet
because he's
tall.
If he says yes, then he's thinking clearly.
Exactly.
You got this. You got this.
Chris, I really hope you appreciate this, and if not, then I'll be disappointed in you forever, and I'll never let you go. But, so, we're going to New York this summer, right? With my parents. And I'm trying to convince them to take us to Sleepy Hollow.
Yes.
No? Do you get it?
Yes, I know Sleepy Hollow. You were
Thank you.
texting me about the Headless Horseman earlier.
This is
Chris, I can't believe you.
To be fair, I didn't know what it was either.
Yes, and I'm very disappointed in you too.
Be disappointed.
On that
I'm
happy
a
note,
disappointing child.
on that happy note,
Your parents said?
I disappoint every adult I meet.
me too. On that happy note, y'all
Oh,
wake
we're
up to the
celebrating your
smell
birthday
of
tomorrow.
pancakes.
Oh,
That's
okay.
fun. Did Minnie make them?
Pancakes.
No, pancakes, bacon,
I'm not sure.
eggs, fresh cut fruit.
I need to get Minnie
I'm not
clothes
gonna have
that's
any.
not a dress so he feels a little
I
less
know that.
Comfortable. Yeah.
The poor disgruntled.
Serious question.
I'll bring the
Yes.
alcohol though.
What is Aurora's favorite kind of food?
That is a question you can ask Aurora.
She's a sword. And thereby doesn't eat.
She wasn't always a sword.
Yeah, but she's
I
a
would
sword
get
now.
small
And she
intestine.
gets her taste from
Her blood.
by eating her favorite.
Was she a
I mean, yeah, pretty much.
Your messages not
Was that to
sent.
No.
me? Oh, okay. I was like, shoot.
Next, you want me to text him?
Can we move the lemonade out of
You can say
the
it's
center of the
either
frame?
No.
It has an important
Maybe.
question. And her phone's being done.
Okay. Wow, look at that. There's actually a table there.
Whoa.
All right.
That's
So-
crazy.
Y'all wake up to the smell of breakfast.
Breakfast.
Bacon, eggs, pancakes, fresh cut fruit,
Salsa.
salsa.
And chunky.
Have beans.
Who would like to wake up first?
I would.
Gordon, you wake up.
You would like to meow really loudly to wake up everyone else. Like my cat has been doing.
Start chasing the lights
Like, my
around the
cat has been
room,
doing
and
that for the past month and a half.
More like a
Rough.
yowl.
you wake up and you see Jack Atlas is cooking. He is making quite the breakfast.
I know. You keep saying we have to be nicer on this stream, but then you have places like Folk and Loma, or, like Jack Atlas.
What's wrong with Jack Atlas? Making fun of him by
Say it really slowly.
Jack Atlas.
It's like how you curse when you're younger. You know, and you don't want to get in trouble.
Fun fact, I got grounded for calling my dad a salad when I was a little kid. Anyways. It was my baby cuss word.
I don't think I've ever.
Because I didn't
Gordon,
know
what would
how
you like
cuss.
to do?
I mean, when I was
I
two,
would like
I
to
was
get up
playing with some
and-
blocks, and I got frustrated. I was literally just like, suck it.
I want to go look out the window towards the town.
Okay. You are
I think
gonna
this-
end up looking out the window, kind of like out over here.
Yeah, with
This is like the
birds.
only window. It kind of looks out this
Chases
way
the birds.
and not towards the center of town.
Well, that's kind of boring.
It does receive direct sunlight.
She falls asleep. And then she wakes up.
You
and-
see the birds.
Oh no, there's like sauce on my screen.
Not the birds.
Roll to see if you fall asleep.
Are you gonna see the birds?
No. Who would like to wake up next?
I can wake up. now.
Yes.
Fez?
Alfred Hitchcock.
Fez, you wake up next and you hear the gentle sounds of heavy metal.
Love that. Fez's favorite. She's a big, Metallica.
I want you to know I've made that canon. Ever since you said you were headbanging to it, It's absolutely canon. Is a Fez is instantly drawn to heavy metal.
Wake up!
It's like soft heavy metal though.
Oh.
It's like being played quietly. What would you like to do?
Ding. Yeah, that works.
That's ridiculous.
We have to ask Santa.
Yeah,
There's also
that's
only
it.
one right choice.
It's from a TV show
What would you like to do, Fez?
where it's like someone would say something and
Minnie's
then just
outside.
randomly there would just be this.
Yes, Minnie is outside.
There would just be
I
this.
really hope Minnie is
guy's
just
voice.
banging with the
That's
music
racist.
too. He's probably disgruntled though,
It was just like out
because
of
he's also
nowhere.
like changing
Okay.
his pose.
So now every time I
So,
hear that, I'm
pink
like,
dress.
that's racist.
Would you like to go outside and find out?
I don't know. I kind of want to just go outside and start headbanging with, because he's outside, isn't he? What's his name?
Lee? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do that.
Stand
So
right
you get
behind him.
outside, and as you're about to start headbanging, you see that Lee is actually communicating with Minnie, and Minnie has been taken off a chain and off the stake.
Ooh. That's cool.
But you proceed to step outside and start headbanging, and
Yeah,
the two of them kind of look at you for a moment, and look at each other,
I would just.
and then they get into headbanging
I
too.
just totally imagine that Fez goes and it's like, oh, I see you're hardcore too.
But it's the. Oh no, I was imagining like really slow, like. That's what I was imagining. Like
Starts
one of
out
those water
slow.
birds.
Who
that,
would like to
put
wake
in
up
the hot
next?
water and it goes.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
I'll wake him up.
Butch,
No,
Butch,
I'm
you wake
going,
up to the
like,
sounds
all
of
out
heavy
rage
metal
mode.
because you are also out.
Raps and headbanging.
And you see a Minotaur, a Tiefling, and a half-orc headbanging to the sounds of soft heavy metal. What would you like to do?
They have to answer. You can embody him better than me.
Hold up, let Butch do what he wants to do, and then we'll
Okay.
let Santa.
Butch is gonna walk
That's not-
over, and he's. This is really
Might not be
sad.
an answer you
I don't
like.
want to do this. I'm sorry, everyone. But Butch is gonna walk over. He's gonna grab the guitar, and he's just gonna hold it up above his head and just be like, "Stop!"
As you lift the guitar, you lift Lee with it, and he's still playing.
Can I wanted
You
to-
smell bacon and eggs cooking inside too.
I'm gonna keep carrying him, and I'm just gonna toss him onto the roof.
How would you do that?
Straight.
He-
You know what? That's it.
9,
I'm gonna make
9.
you tiny.
You manage to lift him up, and then you kind of like turn around, and then you just kind of put him down. You're like, this is not worth my energy. And you go inside, and you
Bug is
see
gonna do
Jack
something.
Atlas making a big feast.
Bug is gonna kick
I
Lee
can
in the shin.
totally make you small. I learned a new spell.
Strength
Santa's
check.
Response.
Woo, 18. That's not
my
good.
own-
Yeah, Bug kicks him in the shin, but Lee doesn't care.
It's not an answer. It says it isn't
He's-
Christmas.
He's
season.
headbanging to heavy metal.
Again, I'm sorry. I didn't want to do that.
You're
John
fine.
didn't want to do that, but Butch was pretty.
Oh, that is an answer.
It is an answer.
Yeah.
What did Santa say?
What is it?
Oh, Santa. This is Tyler. I am no longer your elf. He said yes!
He did? You're gonna have to read it.
No.
All right, Santa says Die Hard is a Christmas movie, everybody.
About halfway
God
through.
bless Santa.
About halfway through.
God bless Santa.
All
Can you pour me some?
No.
right, so who would like to wake up next?
Feisty has retired.
Meryl? All right, you wake up.
Tell me when.
Here, I'll do that.
When?
Dude, are you making a mess, John?
I didn't make any mess. I just got really full.
You wake up to the smell of wonderful breakfast being prepared, and you actually hear the sounds of snoring in the room next to you. Jack had rooms for everybody too.
I'm gonna see who's
Except for
snoring.
Butch.
The person snoring is Rex.
Rex is asleep, guys. Let's draw
Let's draw a mustache. Mustache.
I'd imagine Muriel would want to do much more than that.
I had something else in mind to draw on him, but I'm not gonna say it.
I am so disappointed in
Muriel?
Santa at the moment. Everything I
Can I
don't
borrow
wanna-
a pencil?
Go
do,
find like
talk.
either like a Sharpie, or if we don't have Sharpies, like charcoal or something.
Are you gonna draw on his face?
Yes.
Love that. Are Fez and Minnie still banging, like
Yeah.
headbanging, or
Fez, Minnie, and Lee are all outside headbanging stuff.
okay?
Okay.
He's just
So you
on-
managed actually
He's on the roof.
to
he's not
find
gonna
a
shoot
kit with charcoal, rolls of charcoal.
Nice. I'm gonna go draw on his face.
Okay.
That's what you're gonna draw.
Is it a standard mustache and eyeglasses apparel?
No.
Oh, is it a penis?
Yes. Anyways,
That was my second game.
so
It's not just
I'm gonna draw that
that
and a
leaves
mustache.
Rasha.
I'm gonna
and the
leave.
mustache.
I'm gonna leave the pencils there, and I'm gonna leave so that there's no proof that it was me.
Okay.
Wait,
And I'm gonna go get breakfast.
does she have to roll stealth
Okay.
or something?
Yeah, roll stealth. I'm gonna make you roll stealth.
Sorry, but
Why'd you say something?
because I can't imagine that
I
you'll be
think
very.
it's KYT.
Is it
Let's go.
I don't know.
19.
Oh,
height?
I am the stealthiest.
he snores louder.
Ah!
I don't know how to
All
say
right,
her name. I
Aurora or Rasha.
only. Did you have
They're basically the same person now, anyways. Rasha, you wake up in a black field. Aurora is chained up on the ground in front of you.
Oh my god.
You hear a voice that says,
Wait a minute. You've had that dream too.
"You never should have brought her back." And you watch as a red blade pops out of her chest,
Oh.
causing you to wake up to the smell of bacon, eggs, pancakes.
That
You love
wasn't
that.
the direction I wanted to
And
go.
distress.
That's not the direction I want
That's
to.
what I said. KYTTE.
I'm gonna do. A
I thought
quick
you meant like
check to see how
K-I-T-T.
she's doing.
Aurora.
K-Y.
Aurora
Yeah.
is silent.
But Kite only has it would be KITE. That's Kite.
I guess you're never gonna find out what her
I thought
favorite
K-I-T-T-Y.
food is.
Like the animal.
That she,
Yeah,
you
no,
said
I
she
think
was
it's
silent.
KYTTE.
She is silent.
Are you
Her
alive?
blade feels colder.
Ah,
Is she dead?
Sounds like it's metal or something.
Shut up. That makes so much sense.
Cool.
At the end of the night, it's colder.
Mild panic attack. Rush is gonna, for the time being, just kind of keep going with what's going on because she doesn't know what to do.
You should spend time with family instead of conversing.
Yeah.
You know,
conversing with your fucking sword.
conversing with strange
Alright,
swords.
Stop worrying so much about my sword mistress. I'm gonna get some breakfast. I'm gonna get some bacon and eggs. Everything else
Strange
is
woman
unimportant.
distributing swords.
Maybe
Okay.
hash browns. Hash browns are
Hash browns are on the
I
table.
that recently, but I can't remember.
Okay. So, after everybody wakes up, there's kind of a moment where there's like an awkward, like everybody's kind of doing their own thing, milling around. Nobody really knows what to do. And then you guys hear a, "What in the hell?" And you see Rex come out of the bathroom now. And he slams down on the table and he's like,
Did you also add like a missing
"There's been an
face?
ambush. Somebody has come in and drawn on my face."
I really hope you did dick and then the mustache and then like a missing tooth.
No, it's right here.
Oh yeah, that happens to all of us, Rex.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
just the last person to wake up.
I love how
Am I
Rasha
really?
immediately jumps on this.
Mhm. You don't
Except
have,
I have fur, so I was fine.
yeah, you don't have a dick on your face.
No, we washed it off.
We watched it all.
He was just the last person
Wait,
to wake up.
wait. Did,
Just the
Wow.
last person to wake up.
did he walk in and like he
I guess-
still had it on his face?
Yeah, because he went to the bathroom, and then realized it was on his face because mirrors are a thing.
So
And then he was like, "Yo, we've been ambushed or something," you know. So he runs out to try to alert the party who's
That'd
already
be
been
a
awake.
fun ambush.
Dude,
You know, they're
Bug-
not trying to kill us. They're just drawing.
Bug
you know,
is gonna
phallic
like
shapes on our head.
look at him and he's gonna go just like
Immediately drawing suspicion to the frat boys.
and
As I planned.
Butch is just gonna be like ooh.
Well, I apologize for
They probably think
being
they
up so
look
late.
like
I'll
the
go
real
get
thing.
cleaned up, and then we can start making our way.
Yeah.
Wow, he didn't make a bigger fuss about that.
No,
At some point, Fez is going to look over at
No, because he's
Minnie.
an actual adult.
Yeah.
At some point, Fez is going
Shut
to
up.
look over at Minnie and go like,
I'm actually kind of surprised that your character did that.
It was funny.
just because, you know.
But
Muriel missed out on his
the hand
childhood.
signal you make is also interpreted by Lee, who's kind of
Slash
also in his own
traveling
world
around
at the
the world.
moment.
Mm.
So the three of you head inside to eat.
Love that.
After a moment, Rex rejoins the party and says, "All right, so here's the deal. We have to get back." I don't have my map out. Shoot! Let's see. Alright. Only because I can't remember the names I came up with for these places. Alright. So we have to get back to Zimor
It's your rock.
so we can get down to Dimshire.
Boulder.
It's
your rock. We have to.
You know what I just realized? Is that I have an actual map that I can put on the actual screen.
Whoa.
No way.
Bruh.
Whereas, oh, it's over
You did
there.
that a little too well.
Huh?
You did that a little too
Too well, a
well.
little too well.
No, bruh.
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 I do that all the time.
And yet, it appeared over here for some reason.
Yeah, I do that a lot for comedic effect at work.
Ah, there's the pelvis we all know. I don't know why, but I see it and I see like an abstract pelvis.
It looks like an alien.
What kind of pelvises have you been working
Yeah, I know. I'm like, bruh.
What kind of pelvises do you look at?
Well,
Great
granted,
makeup,
this
bruh.
doesn't look that much like a pelvis, but for some reason,
Anyways.
if in my mind, it's
She's got bruh in my
pelvis.
mind now. Bruh.
So
Anyways, we all gotta head down back to Zamor so we can get down to Dimshire. Because Dimshire is the only other...
where are we going? Dim's here. No, that's it. It's Dim's here.
Dimshire is the only other city that has a border point that we can pass through. Legally.
Let's go to any other city so we can pass it really quickly.
No. So, whenever y'all are done with breakfast, I've got bags packed, and we'll be on our way.
I have a question.
Yes.
Why are
No.
there dotted lines and dashes? What's the difference?
Well,
highways versus like standard route?
Yeah, I would
Okay.
say, so, dotted lines,
well, you see, the
like the
dashes
little-
are longer than this dot.
I'm gonna.
the dashes are like an equivalent, or like roads, like
Okay.
regular, like,
Yeah.
you know, roads.
Yeah.
The dashes are what are called highways.
Yeah.
And they're, you
I've heard of
basically,
highways.
Yeah, we have them.
yeah. I
You
say
can
it's
go 80
basically
miles
just
an
lots of people use these constantly.
really
Okay.
fast for a
Um,
highway.
Why are there
Most
no roads
highways
to
are
live
only like 65
To
and
what?
70 miles.
Why
Ah,
are there
it's
no
called
roads
speeding.
to Lennon?
Because
Lennon?
Like
Banana?
5 miles below.
I think it's called
illegal,
Luinen.
You know.
but it's
Yeah,
it's a
that
village and it's not actually
Yeah,
part
It's going
of
to become the
the
Autobahn.
city structure,
That'd be
and so
Okay.
it doesn't have any roads
Actually
leading to it.
Okay.
You kind of just have to wander till you find it.
You have to go at least 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, I regularly.
Yeah, but that's a lot.
I'm a speed demon.
100 miles an hour? No.
80 miles on a highway is a lot.
All right, so we can leave whenever y'all are ready.
It's not here. Is it? I don't know if you knew this or not, but
Speed limit in most places.
oh, okay, so that's fair.
So, if you guys want, what you can do is you can go around folk and you can do things right now. And say you're not going to be able to do big things, but you'll be able to do like little things. So.
Is there a place where I could get Minnie some like something that's not a pink dress that she doesn't seem to be very happy in? Chris, I need money. Bez is just literally gonna go over to Rasha and go.
So,
I'll fund the
Butch and Bug are going to practice doing backflips.
extravaganza.
Cash. Please.
Yep.
You
That's fine.
are gonna get.
I'm not trying to be
I
crazy.
love him.
That's what the dice decided.
I know, that's all I ever want. If I can't live in real life, damn it, I want to
I
live
wanted
in
to introduce a little bit more chaos.
So,
I mean, how many minotaurs are you gonna find now?
How successful are we? What percentage?
I'm gonna be completely honest. Every time I hear the word mini, I keep imagining a centaur, not a minotaur.
Yeah.
because I got it mixed up when we first met him, and so now he's forever gonna be a
supposed to
centaur.
like
in
a
my mind.
minotaur and stuff?
Yes,
Yeah, it's a minotaur.
he's a minotaur, which means that
But
he's
we're
got a
American.
bull for a head.
We're American.
We're
He's got a
American.
bull
We
head.
say minotaur.
Bruh.
So you mentioned finding clothes for Minnie. Lee actually says, well, my father is a tailor. If we want to wait till we get back to Zamor, he can make something for him. And I can have it do as a personal favor, which will come free.
Oh, well, that does seem like the more logical option here.
Till then, he can go nude.
He's in a pink dress. He's just not
Till
very
then
happy.
Lee has actually given him a pair of pants.
Oh, he has pants, so he's not just...
Yeah.
Never mind. I
Don't-
broke my statement.
Don't give him a shirt. That's what I
Make him go shirtless.
No,
Shirtless.
that's not... I want him to be comfy. What do you think I am, you know? I'm not living out my
sex
stable...
offender?
Yeah, I'm not living out my stable boy fanfic here.
Oh,
What do you
boy.
think I am? A sex offender?
And this is how we get taken off.
Yes.
I didn't say anything.
I did it.
This is why you shouldn't invite me to.
Yeah, the minor.
The minor is
Just
doing
saying
well.
we're going the same way.
Look, it's okay when the minor says it.
No, it's not. We're all the adults here. We'll get blamed.
So I rolled, right?
Mhm.
98% successful on doing a backflip.
But you're not the one at risk of going to prison. You know?
You and Bug do backflips.
Yes.
Why are they doing backflips?
Because
They're
I
frat
rolled my
boys.
dice and I was like, if it's high, we're doing
What else?
backflips. And it rolled a 20.
Love that.
Because they're frat boys.
They have nothing better to do.
The frat boys
Literally,
do
I can't think of
all
anything
places
for
in
them
the
to do. Butch is still a little bit angry with the Minotaur, so
If
he
you
doesn't
come
want to
near
be.
him, I will
No,
shrink you.
That's why they went to go do backflips. They
They're
were
getting
distracting
away from the
themselves.
I will shrink
See,
Buzz
look,
down to
He went from being a year and a half in maturity to now he's like 14, 15. Where
Rasha,
he knows enough to be like, let's.
Not
on
having
a
to
scale of
decide.
1 to 10, how anxious is Rasha right now?
Several.
I would say 12.
12? Jack Atlas makes his way over to you, and he kind of puts his hand on your
Would you like
shoulder.
an orange?
They're good for
Would
straight.
you like an orange in these trying times?
They help fend off scabby.
Doing okay there, Rasha?
No.
Will you hand me my box? I always ask you.
Yeah, I think I'm fine.
Your grandma box.
This is not my
I
grandma.
think. I mean, I'm fine.
It's like
but,
right in front of me.
She's fine too.
Lower.
And
Oh,
with
yeah,
that, he
that's
walks
right.
away.
Ah!
I completely forgot Jack Atlas knew. Cool.
Yeah.
Jack Atlas knows about the lady and the sword.
Lady in the
Meanwhile, we're all
Well, we don't know about the lady
We
in the
don't
sword.
know about the lady and the sword.
We just think he's crazy.
Yeah,
Because
pretty
he
much.
was talking to no one.
And having sex dreams about it.
Again, like I said,
Right
just
in front of his
gaslighting.
partner and child.
And breaking in
Her.
to City Hall while talking
Her
to no one.
partner and
Yeah.
child. It's been a while.
again, we're just
I
gaslighting.
know.
Wow, I really painted Rasha to look crazy. I really didn't mean it.
It's been a
It's
10-hour
okay.
day.
It happens.
It's
It's okay. It's because I've
It's
Because-
okay. I painted Fez to look crazy. So, you know.
and also Rasha has.
I
to
would
have
say
her flaws.
painted
She's
might be
gonna the
light.
avatar.
I think designed to look crazy is what you went
Well, then,
for.
we want to be all technical.
They're two very different things.
Supposed to be crazy, whereas Rasha's just kind of casually chaotic.
Rasha has to have her flaws. She's gonna be the avatar.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
I think
I never really got into Avatar. I was more of a Legend of Korra person.
that's fair. Anyways, is there
Hey,
anything
girl,
else
you
anybody
think
would like to
Shane-
do? No?
No?
Everybody's ready to pack up?
Yeah.
All right. You all
I
head
haven't watched like
to Zamor.
Pretty good.
I would like my computer
gay.
to work, please. Zamor.
shows Zuko and
All right.
Sokka, in my opinion.
So
Okay, well, that's fair.
you guys managed to make the quick journey back to Zamor. It's
It's like
relatively
lesbian.
easy. You guys run into a couple of other people who are just kind of like traveling, but like nothing exciting.
I could just imagine like Fez just walking along with this Minotaur, just like she doesn't even care at this point. She's just doing her dazed loopy thing, but she's just holding it.
Yeah.
She's like, I like you.
I listen to music.
You listening? What are you listening? Are you listening to something?
I was.
What are you listening to, boy? You better be listening to me.
He's gonna.
That's who you better be listening
I'm
to.
listening to both.
He's gonna be paying
False.
his
Your
bills.
earbud is facing me. I know you're not listening to me.
That's
fine.
not the way that works.
That's exactly the way it works. Okay, so you guys get back to Zamor, and you guys come in through like the front gate, and at that moment, you watch as Lee there's a moment where he like pauses, and he kind of like looks for a moment, and he starts making his way off
Make my way down.
towards like this area, like making his way from the gate, which is down here, up this way.
Okay, we see this?
Yes, you all see this.
Okay, I'm going to look at like Rasha and Garden, like the lesbian family, and be like,
Our adopted child is leaving.
it's not the adopted child, that's the tutor of the adopted child.
Yeah, we pay him.
Also,
Yeah, we pay him. Why is he leaving? But Rasha,
pay him.
Fez is just gonna be like, that seems strange.
Is he heading to the school where his little brother goes to? Okay. I
Yeah.
kind of figured that's where he'd want to go first.
You guys actually see Minnie kind of like look over to see if Lee is okay, and looks like he wants to follow.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's
Yeah.
just fucking go.
I'm assuming Fez understands looking and then wanting to go that way, so.
Yeah, because Minnie is
she's
kind of
smart.
making a motion where he's like,
Can I go?
I mean, she's smart. She's
yeah.
a genius.
She's smart, but she's crazy.
Yeah, she's a genius, but she's kind of messed up in the head. So, yeah, we'll go.
She did sell her soul to a demon.
I mean,
You guys don't know
We
that.
don't know that yet.
I was say you guys don't know.
I will not say whether or not that is true.
All right. So, who is following Lee?
I think all of us.
Sure.
Unless John is stepping out.
They're probably still backflipping.
We're still backflipping.
They were
They
backflipping
backflipped all the way.
from folk to
From
Zamora.
Folk to Zamor.
Well, they're frat guys. They run on different kind of energy.
Paying attention. You're listening to me, right?
I was.
Uh huh.
Are you sure?
Boy, punish one.
He's gonna start paying his bills again.
So you guys will go with Rex. Is everybody going with Lee then?
Yep.
Yeah, except for Butch,
We're
or is
gonna
Butch
go-
going?
We're gonna go visit Lee's
Which is not
younger brother.
Mhm.
Pretty good.
Okay, so you guys go to follow Lee, and there's kind of a moment where Lee, he's like walking faster and faster till he starts like sprinting.
We can walk. We'll get there.
I'm gonna run to catch up with him because I have a feeling it's gonna be a repeat of when we first met him. So I'm gonna run to catch up with him to make sure, like, if he does end up having to beat the shit out of like another kid, it's not gonna be too bad.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So you, Rasha, are the furthest along. Yes.
Yeah.
So can you see my cursor on stream, Chris?
Yes, I can.
Yes? Alright. When you get to this point where my cursor is, so the school is up here. When you guys get to this point, you see smoke from the school.
Oh, we love that.
That's not good.
Oh,
That's probably why he's running.
Yeah, Fez is gonna run when she gets there and sees the smoke.
So you guys,
And she's like, fire! Yay!
Bye.
My people.
so you guys get up to school, and you see that the school itself is not on fire, but there was definitely a battle that ensued in front of the school, and there is patches of fire that are smoking.
We enjoy that.
there's no more fire, right?
No, the fire is not, well, there's little fire, but there's not enough fire to burn and do lots of damage.
Alright,
There's
I'm gonna put it all out anyway. I just want to make sure.
You kind of see, like, Lee is, like, looking around like rapidly. Like he's kind of like
Mm-hmm.
Can I also roll to see if I see the kid?
yeah.
I don't know what he
Big
looks
kid.
like.
Nat 20.
Nat
No,
20.
Here.
I
Let's
see.
take a photo.
Oh,
Perfect. So behind behind the school back here, you actually see not Lee's younger brother, but a kid like run away and a ball of fire land behind him.
oh.
Fez is immune to fire, so she can run over and grab him.
You're gonna run over and try to grab this guy?
The kid that. I mean,
It's not Lee's
wouldn't-
younger brother. It's just some guy, some like kid who goes to this school.
yeah, or
I mean,
maybe
yeah.
stand,
There's
or maybe stand in front of
being
him.
attacked by fire.
Well, the ball of fire is gonna land like at their feet. It's not gonna hit them.
Mm-hmm.
So do you still want to stand in front of them?
Yeah, maybe I'll
Okay.
push them out of the way.
Okay. Rasha, are you gonna move over there as well?
Yeah, I'm gonna run over there and then any fire I see, I'm gonna try and put it out as quickly as I can.
Yeah, Fez also has a cape. She has like a little cloak, so
supposed
she
to have
could.
capes according to Emma.
No. The way that I designed Fez in my character thing, she has like a little cape thing or a cloak, so she could put
I
that
remember.
around like the kid and then move her out of the way, move
Mhm.
them out of the way.
And then Rasha, are you going back there as well?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So you guys get around this corner. You know, you get that other kid out of the way, and you see Lee's younger brother.
Oh, he's the one shooting the fire.
He is the one shooting fire.
Oh.
School shootings
He
are frowned upon.
is
It's
beat up.
You don't make that joke.
He is
here.
bloody. He is bleeding from his ear, from his nose. He has a black eye, and his hands are smoking.
Well, that ain't good.
I'm
He's
gonna
being
run
beat
up
up, huh?
and I think I have cure light wounds. No, it's healing touch.
As you start to run up, you feel like something grab your wrist before you get close to him. I
It's-
wouldn't do that if I were you.
Is that Lee?
That is Lee.
Probably.
Is it Lee? It's
It
Lee.
is.
Sounds like Lee.
Lifted by Leslie.
Let me
I
handle
was just gonna heal up the wound, Lee. But
him. You don't want to get close to him.
ultimately, it doesn't make a difference to me if I get lit on fire. I should be fine.
That's not the point.
Yogi.
Right, you know, if
This
you
is the moment where you say, "Okay, DM,
if
Sure,
you're
whatever you say.
Let-
Insight
please
check?
don't kill me."
Huh? Go for it.
Insight check, yeah.
Yeah.
Ten.
Ten. You can tell that he's serious about this.
Okie
Then I'll
day.
back away.
Okay. All right. So as you back away, Lee starts to walk forward and he says, "Hey, you're okay. Settle down." And you there's a moment where his little brother like looks at him and there's just like nothing but anger and hatred in his eyes. And then you watch like there's a moment where his whole body starts to soften and he just kind of like stands there and sobs. And you watch as like the smoke just extinguishes from his hands. There's like a quick moment where Lee like scoops him up and kind of like holds him, kind of like how I hold Tombo over my shoulder.
how young
Everybody's
is
Lee's younger brother is like 8.
What was his name? Were we not told? his name?
Lee's younger brother. You weren't told his name.
Can Fez?
He's also like half goblin, half halfling.
Yes.
Yeah, can Fez?
He's half goblin, half halfling.
Can Fez go up to Lee and say, "He's hurt. I can heal him if you want."
He's gonna Fez. He looks at you and he says, "Yeah."
Well, you didn't do it, you know.
I was told not to get near.
It's fine now. He's crying. It's
Yeah, he
better.
seems to be subdued. You know.
He's crying instead of angry. It's okay.
I do
It's
care
fine. I'll
wounds.
just walk
Yeah.
away. It's not important.
You cast Cure Wounds and like he heals up, but the sobbing continues.
Mm-hmm. I could just imagine Minnie just going.
There's kind of like Minnie just kind of like looks. Minnie's not interacting. Minnie's just observing.
Muriel's gonna stand by me.
It's fair.
It's just like,
I'm gonna take him to my parents. You all should return to Rex. And with that, Lee is gonna walk off.
I wonder what that was about.
drama.
Oh well. She just goes over there. Minnie grabs his hand again and then keeps walking back towards Rex.
Okay. Everybody else following?
Yeah.
Okay. So everybody goes back to where you left Rex. Rex is not there. Meanwhile, Butch, you've been with Rex.
Mhm.
You guys have gone down to City Hall.
Mhm.
And you are basically outside the wagon as Rex is talking to a city official.
Since Rex isn't there, Muriel's gonna go to the water.
That's fair.
Dump water.
Is there anything you would like to do?
City official.
Hmm?
What's he talking to city official about? Can I like walk over and just like
Yeah, you can walk
listen in?
over. So you kind of get over it, and there's like a moment where the city official like is looking at Rex and then like slowly looks at you and like freezes what she's saying.
Like,
Oh, Butch, wait outside. I'll be one moment.
Okay.
Is there anything else you would like to do other than backflip?
I'm not gonna do that. We're gonna do front flips.
Okay.
Where's the gym area?
There's actually a gym.
leading into the frat boy part of his character.
There's actually a gym
Maturity
like
level
back over
15,
here.
16.
Like this building is a gym.
She's gonna go over there with Bug.
Okay. So you go to the gym with
It's like
Bug.
15, 16 maturity wise right now.
The
I thought it was 12 to 14, like 2 minutes ago.
Oh, he was like 14, 15.
Who?
He matures apparently very quickly. You know, as much as
Who?
a frat boy can
Sure.
mature.
Butch.
Butch.
Butch is the equivalent of an awkward 21.
Okay.
Oh my god. Hey.
Wait, hold on.
Wait a minute.
I'm glad you caught that, John. Thank goodness. I was worried for a moment.
I keep forgetting I'm 21. I was like, wow, he's older than me. And then I was like, wait.
False. He is you. You just haven't done it yet. Alright, anyways.
Done what?
Nothing. So you go down to the gym, and there's a receptionist there who's like, what can I do you for?
Oh, God.
Disgusting.
So I have to gather my strength to interact with this person.
Okay.
Holy crap.
Mm,
Wow, that was the weirdest thing.
it was abrasive.
Yeah.
Are here to lift?
Yes.
Right. There's a $25 gym membership per person.
$25?
God, yeah.
25
$1.
25 gold.
25 gold?
Yes.
What's $1?
Is that like per
How
month?
about this?
I don't know. I just can. Right off the tongue.
Okay.
Yeah, that seems about right.
Sorry.
So is there a platypus made out of Lego?
Yes. Or where?
That is a nutcracker, first of all.
Not
Oh.
the nutcracker.
If I can
the blue
outlift
thing next
you.
to the nutcracker. Looks like a platypus.
If I can
Right.
outlift you, can I get in for free?
That's not how business works.
So you're afraid of a challenge?
I mean, I can tell you lift at least 10 times more than me, so yes, this time.
Well, that's unfortunate. I was hoping he was going to be like at least my size.
No, it's a dwarf.
No.
Oh, it's a dwarf.
It's a dwarf.
That's right.
He's on like a platform though, so he's like 3 feet
What
shorter.
can I
than
do
you.
you for?
What can I do you for? No, that's bad.
Point out your heaviest
I
lifter. If I
tried.
lift heavier than them. Wait. Yeah.
Do you even know how much you can lift?
Nope. We're about to find out.
He's a half
Then
giraffe.
challenge
So this
denied.
is a dwarf.
You have to at least know what your heaviest lift is.
I've never needed to. No, I've always maxed out the machines. Easy.
Sounds like you don't need to use a gym.
Shut up. I don't want to pay 25 gold.
Buy
25 gold
something
per
else.
person.
Where's the cheap gym?
This is the
25
cheap
gold
gym.
for that's
This is the only gym.
in existence.
Well, I'm gonna start my own. Wait, hold up.
I
Actually,
can start my own gym. You can only get in.
I need to start my own gym.
Sounds like it. Have a good one.
Beat me with a,
Otherwise, you're rolling these dice to decide what you're gonna do, and then you do it anyway.
Oh, that's, look, if I
There's
actually
method to his madness.
if I actually want to do it,
Well, at least there's something.
I'm gonna throw out this plate.
Oh wait, take this one.
see, I'm trying to introduce a little bit more chaos into my character,
Mm.
but I don't know how to do that. So, yeah, okay. So I guess I'm gonna go start my own gym now.
Muriel's kind of boring.
Nobody's boring. We're all interesting characters in our own way.
You know what?
I just happen to be simple.
I guess Butch is just having a bad day. He's gonna go over to the docks and he's gonna pick a fight.
Okay.
Oh,
Muriel's gonna have to deal with this.
You see Muriel at the dock.
He's fucking right there.
I know. Look, I'm not trying to be.
So are you gonna try and pick a fight with Muriel?
You're just trying
No,
to be a
I'm
shit.
not gonna pick a fight with girls.
Are you sure he has the maturity of an
I
awkward
think that's
21-year-old?
He's supposed to.
He is
Pretty
very.
sure he has the maturity of like a 2-year-old.
He's
at this
very
point.
upset.
Yeah, that's a frat guy, you know?
He's
Like-
very upset. Okay.
Like, no,
So no picking
like
fights with Muriel?
No,
Ella
not
and,
with Muriel.
and what was the other
He
person?
wants
All
to
right.
go find a big burly
Started
dock
fist
worker.
fighting on stage.
There
Uh-huh.
aren't any at this moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
There aren't even any boats in port.
I think
You
that
know
was
what?
true
That actually is
valid.
going to raise
All I know is
questions.
both their moms came up and talked to me about it afterwards.
We love that.
Would you like
And I
to
was like, I'll be honest, I did not see that.
Honestly, I want to go over to Muriel and ask if she's noticed.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's noticed
Who's noticed
What?
what?
that there are no ships in the docks. There's no one.
Yeah, the dock is empty. It is just you,
Hmm.
Bug, Butch, and Grug.
Congrats, man.
Yes.
And this is the moment when
Yeah,
his
I
anger is
just
baited by his
asked.
curiosity. Should be a lot more fun to play this.
I'm gonna go in the water.
So you didn't
Okay.
even answer, okay?
I'm just
I'm
gonna
gonna
leave
go,
Butch
huh,
hanging.
and I'm just gonna leave Butch
But she
with
can
Grug.
play- Okay.
Ugh.
With Grug?
Grug, Bug, and Butch.
Oh,
Leave
but
them
Grug
all.
doesn't speak much common still, right? No, he's
Grug might follow me. I don't even
not
know.
fluent. He's
He's working on it.
Let me. What
No, I'm talking about
languages does
Grug.
Butch speak?
Butch.
Does Butch speak Primordial?
I think so.
I think he does.
Because then you can speak to Grug. Because Grug speaks Primordial.
Primordial. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So I can speak to Grug.
Yeah,
Whoa. Oh, because that's what you guys.
Yeah.
that's
Right.
what they use.
So I could understand them every time they were talking.
It was mostly talking shit
Well, yeah,
about
but-
you.
Yeah, I figured. But okay,
I
he's good.
said you were never really around to listen to
Yeah,
the
that's what I was
conversations of Primordial.
But wow, wait, would I know to use Primordial then?
Yes,
You've heard us talk.
you've
You
heard
just
you've
haven't
heard them
it a
talk in
lot.
Primordial. You just haven't heard you haven't talked or listened to them in Primordial.
You haven't
However,
put in
if you
the
were to
effort.
turn around and say something in Primordial to Grug, Grug would respond and then be confused
Gotcha.
Good.
He's gonna like look right at.
How do you know Primordial?
because he's
I'm
half
half
Tarrasque.
Tarrasque.
Aren't languages a learned thing, though?
Well, he's half primordial, so.
Yeah, he's half primordial being.
I guess.
So I'm gonna look at Grug and I'm gonna
Or
say
this is all
primordial.
assuming that we know language.
Where
Well,
where
actually,
did
we do kind
Muriel
of know
go?
language, so-
Birth?
Yeah.
I don't even.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we can kind of understand tones.
Gotcha.
I don't know
Over
if there's
there.
anything in the developmental
No,
sense.
Does this
that's not
happen
true.
often?
Because we
He's
definitely,
also made from a
Relatively.
we
philosopher.
also,
I mean, you also learn.
we also know our mother's
But
voice. when
before
we're born.
you learn how to speak, you
Oh,
sort
they're
of
a
learn
totally
how
different
to
conversation.
Yeah.
babble
Holy cow.
in whatever language
Does Kiki show up on stream?
you're
Ooh,
doing.
Oh, yeah,
Because,
but
like,
She does. Look at Kiki.
babies who grow up
I'm
in
gonna
deaf
ask
households start
This
to babble
question to Grug.
in
Hmm.
sign language.
Should
Don't
we
babble
follow?
aloud. And stuff like that. So they start
'Cause I
picking up
don't-
like
Gro-
the language.
Butch doesn't know much about Muriel's abilities
Yeah.
underwater.
Actually, teaching babies sign language is pretty useful because they want to twitch. They just don't have the capability.
No, maybe.
That's probably what
What's your
I would
constitution?
I wonder if there are any studies of
Muriel's
babies
trying
who
to
learn sign
figure out
language as
why
their first
no
language
one's at the
six years.
docks.
Well, that's what Butch is trying to figure out.
Why
Plus 5.
Muriel went into
Maybe
the
we
water.
I don't know.
Oh,
But I imagine when I have to
folks, you can hold your breath very long.
Well, actually,
Yeah.
there's a big problem.
He can hold his breath for up to
when it
5
comes
minutes.
to
Or longer if he
teaching a
makes
child a
constitution
language you
checks.
don't fully know yourself.
Yeah,
Why are you
I suppose
doing
that's true.
Like,
I know
it's,
Look, he's
but it's a big problem with
He's
developmental
half
stuff when a
Turtle.
child's trying to learn
no,
one
he's
language.
half Rask.
When you
Turtle.
don't actually
Alright.
know all of it.
You can go in the water if you want, John.
Just
Well,
as a
I'm-
learning. But
That's fair.
That was
They're
just a
gonna
question of like,
confuse the child.
should we follow or should we wait? And
Maybe
Greg's
less of,
answer
like, a
was
language,
like
more like
kind of
signal.
more of a.
It was more of a we can
Yeah.
I
we
don't
should,
know if we
I
can
remember
follow.
mom
yeah.
doing that.
You can
Like,
definitely look around at other things.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
like,
Okay.
I love
Does
you.
Muriel figure
not
out
exactly
anything
teaching
from the
them
water?
the entire language.
I'll get back
but,
to you.
know, something like.
Meanwhile-
please.
My
Hey, can I
trio.
borrow Greg?
Yeah.
You guys,
Let Greg just chill with us.
after
That's why
waiting
I left
around
it.
for a minute,
Oh, yeah.
you guys figure that maybe
I
you
just
should look
Didn't
for
wanna
Rex.
step on any toes.
Ultimately,
And the most obvious path is
Grug
straight,
has free will.
which
I
takes
don't
you
give a
to
Fair
the
enough.
City Hall
Grug is the
building,
most free of
where
all
you
of the
see the
goblins.
wagon,
No, but
and you see
Bug's
Rex
pretty
coming
cool.
out, who looks a
Bug
little
tends
pale.
to hang out with him, though. A lot.
he does, but that's because
He's
I'm
like
cool.
clingy.
Like Kiki. Just kidding.
Hey,
She's like
Rex,
the
what's
opposite.
up?
She's just
You seem a little pale. Do you also suffer from
Uh,
blood pressure?
Well,
That's
y'all
the answer.
remember? No, okay. That guy who sung about El Dorado?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
He was found dead
Oh my
a
gosh.
couple a day after we left,
That's awkward.
and
You did it.
reports are saying it looked like his soul just left his body.
That's awkward.
Doesn't that just mean died? That's a
Immediate
problem.
anxiety.
That's
He
kinda
was
like,
young and in good health. There was no natural cause that would have caused
So
it.
Fez
Was
So-
he epileptic?
What is Fez-
No.
Fez kind of tenses up. So I'm assuming I'm still holding on to Mickey, so he might be like,
Yeah, Minnie kind of like feels you like squeezing his hand. He's like,
He go, bro.
he's kind of like looking around to see if he can see Lee anywhere.
like this
It's
bitch
like, help
crazy.
me.
This woman kidnapped me. Can I go home now?
She likes him when I'm shirtless.
He's never been shirtless. He is wearing a pretty pink dress and some pants.
His sense of fashion is like yours, Chris.
I'm sorry. The cowboy boots on the outside of the pants as well.
I missed all of that. I have no idea what just happened.
John made a comment about how Fez likes Minnie shirtless. And Fez was like, he's never been shirtless. He's wearing a pretty pink dress and a pair of pants. And then John was like, Minnie's fashion sense is like yours, Chris. With the cowboy boots on the outside of the pants.
It wasn't as bad as the Denny's combo with like
Okay,
shorts and
That's-
cowboy.
that's where we're at right now. I
Yeah.
see.
Oh my
Sorry,
god.
That,
You
that was
should
good though.
Important question about Minnie.
Okay.
Dress tucked into the
No.
Give him a little muffin chop.
real shame.
Just
Well, Why would you have tucked the dress in, Chris?
Well, yeah, because then it's just like a fancy shirt, you know?
Shirts don't usually get tucked in, though.
It's you.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You make me untuck my shirt all the time. So that's
But
my
isn't that exactly
Yeah,
the
what
point
is
of
that?
this name?
Yeah.
that's my defense. Anyways, Blair Flanagan is dead.
That's sad. I'm not in. I'm in the.
You're not there.
I'm not
Yeah,
there.
you guys aren't there.
You're, swimming around.
I'm swimming about.
Part of me still thinks that
However, on a slightly cheerier note, I managed to get us passage down to Dimshire. Apparently, they're being attacked relatively relentlessly by the thieves of the Cobalt Harbor.
No, I still think
That's
it's
a
Dim's
no.
here.
I don't speak English.
I don't speak English in a
No
perfect
habla
English.
inglés.
No, it's no hablo inglés.
Can you hit him?
You know, I
Did
thought
you
that-
actually mean to hit him?
I thought you were gonna actually
How
slap
big
me.
of a city?
Dim's here.
What was
Dimshire
that?
I was
is about the
No.
size of Zemmour, but a little bigger.
I was like, uh-oh.
I've never actually slapped someone in the face.
Really?
I
It's
have.
actually really
Additionally,
Really?
there's
I
a
have.
boat that's supposed to
I
be
got a
arriving
question from-
soon, and we were told to wait for it.
And then the fight was over.
Granted, it was between my sister and I, and we agreed beforehand that we would slap each other because we realized we'd never been slapped and wanted to know what it felt like.
I was
That is
told
the
that
most depressing thing ever.
uh,
Shut up!
I wasn't given a name or a reason
really
why, but I
positive
was
that
told
mentality
that we
doesn't
had to
slap
stay
before.
for it.
Well, she has.
I
now.
have been slapped.
But before that.
It should be here any moment.
Have you ever been like full on like what?
Then let's just go.
Or was it more of a like?
It's gonna
I
show up
made
any
the
moment
mistake of
now.
going second, going first.
Okay.
So my
So,
sister was like, "Ow!"
The
and
rest
then
of
she
you
hit
head
me
to the
hard.
harbor.
So,
Oh,
and she has rings. So.
oh
My two at the harbor, or
yes.
Four
I was pretty
at the
young,
harbor.
maybe like 8,
Butch,
older than I should
Bud,
have been.
Grug, Muriel.
Oh, is
Mhm.
she
But
is
my
she at the harbor
grandfather
still, or is she
She's
like?
in the water.
We've been getting
Okay,
like
of the
since
harbor.
we were kids. She wore a lot.
Muriel,
Yeah.
When we were younger, so it hurt.
would you say that you have advanced vision underwater?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the
I mean,
shirt
I
you
mean,
almost said.
First of all, Tritons live in the water.
Exactly, which is kind of my thought.
And also, when I was designing the character, I gave him fish eyes. So,
So, yes,
Yes.
extremely
Which
good.
means that he
Yeah.
can't see on land.
he's got really weird vision on land. Took a really long time to adjust to, but granted, he spent like 7 years on land.
He
so-
got drunk.
He's okay.
He's like.
Anyways,
Well, it's
out
like
in the
a
distance,
fishbowl.
you see
Vision,
a
one
s-
second.
what looks like a house, like
Magnet
underwater.
A house.
Yeah, like something the size of a house.
Okay. Just something.
You gotta
Yeah.
watch out for
Okay, I'm
those
gonna swim
underwater
through
houses.
Okay. Butch. Above the water, you see a ship about the size of this apartment building heading towards the dock.
So like just on the horizon, or is it like fairly close?
Like fairly close.
How did I not see it before?
There's like a thick fog, like
Okay.
farther out into the water.
Gotcha. Okay. So it's like just coming out of the fog.
It's
and
just
like-
coming out of the fog.
When you say big, do you mean like? What do you mean like?
Like the side, if you were to take this apartment building
Uh-huh.
and put it on its side.
Like the complex, or
Yeah.
okay.
Like this particular unit. Like this whole,
Oh.
like
And
from
put
the
it on
roof
the
to the bottom floor, from that wall to our neighbors over there wall.
I thought you meant like the entire
No, that's-
complex. I was like, that's big.
Huh?
No, not the entire complex, just this one unit.
It's not huge, but like decent.
It's large for this time
Average.
Oh, right.
No.
'cause-
period.
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's slightly smaller than an aircraft carrier. I'll put it like that.
Big,
Yeah.
John. It's big.
Big.
Okay.
I was like, aircraft carriers
I
are
was
bigger
like-
than
As you get
Yeah, I
closer,
was like,
Muriel,
dude,
you
what?
start to be able to see it above water, and you see that this thing is massive.
Kinda, doesn't
Wait,
It
feel
is
like that.
Absolutely
So you don't have any room.
monstrous. You almost think it's a monster,
Ah.
other than the fact that it looks like it's made of metal.
Okay.
Duck
During
Tales.
this trip,
It's like half the plot.
That's
Oh.
like.
I like how you were going with DuckTales, and I was like Mechagodzilla.
Does it
Ooh,
look?
what is
Does
this?
it look like it has it being the ship as malicious intent?
No, it just looks like it's going into the dock.
Yeah.
Do they have some?
I'm gonna hitch a ride.
Okay.
I guess that's a stupid question because clearly that's like a submarine.
What is like a submarine?
Muriel?
Isn't the thing that they're going after like a
No,
submarine?
no. It's a massive ship. It's. You can see it. It's
Oh, like a
huge
submarine.
below water, and it's even bigger above water.
No,
Was the effect that I was
oh.
going for. It's
So
it's
just gonna
pulling
take
into
out
harbor.
his battle axes.
Okay,
Oh,
That's
He-
fine.
okay.
he's not gonna
I
like
see.
menacingly hold them. He's just gonna
yeah,
like
just like
I
have it
remember
out
that.
just in case.
That's my
more of a like nervously like. This is kind of weird.
Terrifying. Yeah, I don't blame you. That's kind of the effect he's going for.
Yeah, I bet.
Oh,
And
were you
Bug-
guys
Bug is
just
probably gonna
talking
take out
about
his sword.
pirates? You know?
And their
Yes,
ears
but
start
that is not
scratching.
what is coming for you guys right now.
Oh,
You guys are
pirates
not
with
fighting
teeth.
pirates right now.
What does Grug do?
You guys aren't really fighting anything right
I
now.
don't make that decision.
Yeah,
He
I
does.
realized that as soon as I said that.
Where
What
am
does
I?
Grug do?
Oh, that's true. I don't play many. Well, that'll come in. You know, at least I don't have to deal
here
with
we go.
double stats. Kind of bad for Hens though, because he has to deal with else's NPCs.
Well, that's fine. That I do enjoy NPCs, and that's why.
I think we keep track of stuff.
You guys
We
with
do.
Yeah, most of them keep track of the stats. Grug and Lee are the only NPCs that I keep track of.
Oh, okay.
AKA, if you want to make Minnie an NPC, I'll make the character sheet and I'll give it to you,
Oh,
and then
that'll work.
he'll be yours to take care of.
What does Grug do when he sees the ship?
I don't even fancies many
Um,
romantic.
They're both Bug and Grug are both relatively terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause Bug's probably got his sword out as well.
His
It's
living
kind of
room
a little bit
asexual
behind.
tree.
Yeah. Okay. So, as the rest of the party pulls up,
Wait. What did you just say?
Garden, you feel a tingle from your
I
ring.
would totally imagine that Fez is asexual.
You guys watch as the boat docks,
Yeah, I could see
and you see that there is a high elf with long black hair that's like sleek and shiny in a nice like tux like black suit, a white shirt underneath, and this is the nicest, most prestigious man you've probably ever seen.
Cool, let's go spit on it.
I'm gonna. Can I get on the boat?
No.
Damn.
It is
Okay,
too
I
high
guess
to
I'm gonna
climb.
climb back up onto the dock, I guess.
Well,
Okay.
maybe she got. Do you have like suction cup or do you like?
There's a
No.
moment where
I have webbed fingers.
you guys then see from behind this man is a little goblin. And there's a
He's got
moment
a goblin pet
there's
too!
a moment where Rug goes and runs towards it.
Can
Whoa!
we see that? Rug's over by the city hall with them. I'm assuming.
No, Rug came with you guys.
Oh.
Everybody
You can't even
Wait, everybody's at the dock?
everybody's at the docks now.
No, we're all at the harbor.
Oh, okay. I thought we were still at the city hall.
No. Y'all are at the harbor.
Just shoot.
You then
Wait, can I try
watch
to-
as Rug's son runs out from behind this guy and starts to run towards Rug as well. And they kind of like meet at the base of this like step
Your grandchild.
down and like big embrace, heartwarming moment. And then you hear oh,
Oh,
I see we've made it.
that's
Ow.
disgusting.
And you watch as this high elf kind of walks down. He says, "Ah, Radiant. It is a pleasure to see you
No.
again, my love." And he takes her hand and he gives it a kiss.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Your name is Radiant?
You know
What's
him?
that first name?
Wow.
You married.
Your name's Radiant Garden.
Yep.
Okay.
So I have a cousin.
I'm
It's a
climbing
very
out of the water.
tabaxi name.
My cousin
like-
named her kid Iridescent,
Okay.
so I don't.
I'm
know.
climbing. I'm
Iridescent.
I'm a
climbing out of the
pretend
water.
person.
Emerging.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
that's
call her.
funny.
We call her Desi.
Yeah, good. Poor girl.
I'm gonna call
What's
you
your
Date.
name? Oh my gosh, dream,
What's your name?
dream
Iridescent.
graduation.
I beg your pardon?
Iridescent.
I'm gonna call you Date.
You're gonna call me Dent?
Brad.
Damn, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Yo,
You will be
Brad.
able to call her
Yo, that's
Lady
dead, bro.
Durara.
Durar.
Durar.
Durarar.
Durar.
I am Duke Durarar. It's a pleasure to meet your acquaintance. And he's
First
going
of
to take
all,
your
I
hand
have
and give you a kiss as well.
Durar.
You know what? But wait, hold on.
If it was candy, it would have
Muriel
been.
is
Oh my god!
gonna
Yeah.
vomit.
You know him.
Butch is gonna walk up
That's crazy.
and hand out his hand and be like, because he has no idea
You're
how
going-
society is supposed to work.
Oh,
So he just sits
Duke
Yeah,
Durarar
I was gonna
takes your hand and twists it into a handshake and gives you the world's firmest handshake Butch has ever known.
You
Like,
see it,
his
right?
grip is almost stronger than
Maybe
Butch's.
listen to Fred and fetch this.
Muriel's
Shoot.
gonna walk over.
Butch is gonna take that as a
so
slight
uncomfortable
challenge.
with that.
Butch is just gonna like.
Because Mr. Collins is the worst.
As you squeeze back,
Wait,
there's like
should I roll that?
there's an equal squeeze back, and like you're matched.
Butch,
At the level
Butch
of
is
squeeze.
like
Every time we talk, you're like, dude,
respect. Like
And there's a moment where he like nods and like lets go.
Muriel is gonna walk
so,
over.
so
to
there,
the-
there's a sign of just mutual respect there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone respects me.
He looks at you and he goes,
Mm.
"Yes. Well, I have brought the
But
wretched goblin child that you asked for.
Fuck off.
Happy fucking me.
What does that mean?
Getting future plans already, I see.
I can't remember if that's
Mm-hmm.
the line from the book.
I'd like to
You
do
don't like
something if that's at all possible.
Yeah.
Can you just grab
I'd
Garden's
like
ass
to
or something?
sneakily
He literally
like
went.
bring some water up from the sea and slam it on his head.
You watch as there's a moment where like the water goes above him, and there's like a quick moment where he like flicks out this this device that just like opens above him, and all the water just like comes off the top of
He
it.
has an umbrella.
Yes.
Get out of my head.
My fiance, you're
And there's like a moment where he like then puts it back away,
It's not
and he
even.
says,
It's even one of those umbrellas.
I
that
see
nerds
cheap
think
parlor
cool,
tricks
where,
are
like,
in place
shoots
all
out.
around the world."
I should know. I was one of those sad
Not gonna
souls.
lie, my respect for him keeps going down the more he talks.
John,
That's the point.
he's based off of Mr. Collins. Pride and Prejudice.
Oh, that makes so much sense. Oh my gosh.
Open up now.
He's the worst. Highly recommend reading the book.
Oh my god, he's a.
Why does that make so much sense now? I feel so weird.
Every time he talks, you're just like, please stop talking.
Oh my god, I'm so
My
uncomfortable.
Like
apologies,
me.
my lord. And I brush
Can
up
I
on
drown
myself.
him?
Kind of
Please
starts to kind of like lean over, kind of like a slovenly, and she's just like, "Oh, I'm so sorry about that. I just tried to entertain the lady, you know. Here, why don't we get some food? I should really pay you back in some way."
I highly doubt that there is anything you can afford here that will satisfy my taste, but I will allow you to buy me dinner.
I want to vomit, you know?
Surely nothing here is of
We
your
all see why I want to
stature,
break
sir.
off the
But-
engagement, right?
Yes.
Totally.
But we can see what this measly town has to offer you.
Well, I have
I like this
identified
item.
app, so I use it.
Rasha's absolutely doing this to fucking prank him.
Mhm.
I was gonna say, I like this item, Ross.
No, Jumbo.
Oh, Tombo.
I'd like to lead him into the
Why
city.
is he so chunky?
I know, right?
like
He's
a
not
restaurant
chunky, he's
that's got, like, an
perfectly
open
normal
patio
size.
situation.
Wait, one more time for me, Chris. I want to listen to Chris.
This is really funny.
Sorry about that.
You're good.
I want to lead him to like a. Is there like a restaurant here that has like an open patio set up?
Yeah.
Perfect. I'd like to lead him there and get him a seat on one of these patios. And I'd like to.
We should take him
I'll
to
pay.
Summer's
I'll pay for the most expensive thing they have
Olive
on the menu.
Garden.
Like I'll
Is
get
that
like
like the
a
apple
huge
things that
feast
you
room going, right?
Okay.
Olive Garden.
And I
Oh,
want
that's
to make
better.
it so while he's
Silver
eating,
Circle is golden.
the earth
You're right.
slowly envelops his feet. With I want to try and do it as slowly as possible so he doesn't notice it.
Okay.
And I want the earth to slowly envelop his feet and then walk away.
So he has to buy it.
You might not want to mess with
I
this
want
guy.
to trap him at the patio, keep him stuck there, and then he has to go through the hassle of digging himself out.
He is a. You don't.
Okay.
Chris.
Do it. Do it.
She's like, sugar bear, honey.
I would recommend not doing anything that might possibly upset him.
Do it.
This is the guy
This
who.
is
So
not-
there's a moment where everybody kind of is like, okay, we'll just follow Russia as he buys this guy dinner for some reason. And Russia takes him to this restaurant in the patio, and, they're sitting in the patio. Russia orders the food, and very slowly, Russia manages to roll stealth check.
Muriel is sitting away from
Very
them.
slowly manages to roll a
Like,
stealth check.
Close enough that,
And
like,
Fez has
you
no
can see
idea
what's
what the
going
hell
on,
is
but, like,
going on.
Which
Yeah.
is fair. They're just kind of observing.
Butch is definitely
I
trying
am-
to eat half of this guy's dinner.
Are they at like, if they're like a family table, so you have like Rug and the
What?
kid, and then
Mhm.
Oh,
What?
cool.
So
Fez is over
Trying
there
not to
enjoying
say
her
something.
cake, and
Why?
I just imagine Minnie like
several reasons.
I rolled a nat
Interesting.
7, so
She's
it's
melting
11.
For
It's
several
not
reasons.
amazing anyway.
But it's an
Okay.
auto
So that's-
fail.
There's something good
There's
happening.
something good happening.
Oh, wait, actually, it should be
But
11.
he's like,
Fez
I'm gonna
is-
try and eat half of his food.
Fez's feet get stuck to
Oh.
the floor instead.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Yeah.
Oh no, it
Gotcha.
should be.
Well,
No.
it's Butch is just he's not trying to anger him. Like if he
Okay.
has to stop, he'll stop. But
Don't just.
Yeah, you
try
don't
to
want to mess
eat
with
So-
his food.
You are doing it, and he's like,
well, imagine if
he's
it's
shifting his
fine.
feet semi-constantly. And he can like feel like something like moving up the side of his foot, and so he moves his foot. And it's like ever so like constantly enough that you can't ever get him to like sit, like have his feet sit completely still.
Bro, you ADHD or something? Just kidding.
Well, dang. Okay.
Additionally, he takes 2 bites and goes, it's repulsive. I think I've had enough.
Butch just runs over.
Yeah, Butch is definitely gonna be like, mind if I take?
I've had a savage.
Huh?
You son of a bitch.
Did he just? Ooh.
And with that, he gets up and he says, thank you.
I totally imagine.
Radiant, would you like to accompany me home, or are you done with this frivolous journey of yours?
Not quite yet.
I hope you are ready within the next month. The wedding date has been set.
It has?
Hmm.
That's news to me.
Okay, what's the date?
In a month from now.
Huh.
Which is just.
Oh, actually, that's not gonna work. She's got a doctor's appointment.
Fez is going
Bro,
to look.
did you actually say that?
Yes, Rosh's ass.
Fez is gonna look over and she's gonna
Also-
be like.
I would be surprised if
I
you
don't
knew
know.
what a doctor was, but
Fez is
alright.
gonna be like.
Okay, you know what?
This
Okay.
ass.
Okay, that's it. Okay, Butch was grabbing the stuff. He said savage, and Butch just like destroyed a bunch of the stuff, and then he just said that to Rasha, and he cares about Rasha a lot, and the table is going to snap. Like just
I hope you enjoy your
no, he's
savage goblin child and whatever it is you are doing right now.
Mhm.
Who knows what?
What exactly makes them a savage?
The lack of class.
You don't have to answer.
No, it's good to educate.
No, it's
The lack of
fine.
class,
Why is this,
style,
like, actually-
appearance is ugly. The way they eat is barbaric.
Well, you would eat like that if you didn't have a lot, wouldn't you?
I guess in some form or another, yes.
Why don't you just go back
But
to
that
your
would
ship?
make us all. But I am no longer a barbarian. And I am not a savage, and I am refined, dignified.
He was a barbarian.
I don't understand how dignity comes with being rude.
Butch is
It's
going to
not
stand
rude,
up, and he's going to
proper.
say, "You should probably go back to your ship
Yes.
now."
Calling other people.
You're right. I think I
There's
will
one
agree
last
with you.
thing Rasha would like to try.
Like right now, get out.
Okay.
There's one last thing. I'm going to make a kick me sign, and I want to stick it on the back of his coat.
And Butch will actually kick him.
No.
No.
Just
Okay,
let it,
roll stealth.
just let it stay.
I just want to put it on the back of his coat. Like, it's not
No
actually
kicking
gonna
it.
be
You roll.
Go ahead and roll
Stay.
stealth,
I'm
Rasha.
What
I'm
am I
gonna
rolling?
have to
like- Or is it sleight of
ask
hand?
you.
Sleight of hand.
Butch isn't gonna be able to control himself. He's like really pissed off now. So you're gonna have to actually like stop him.
18.
Do you mind?
18?
Okay, thank
I'm gonna
you.
be like,
As
hey,
he's-
let's go.
As he's like walking towards
You should
the
definitely do that
stairs
right now.
that lead like towards his boat, you manage to slip the kick me sign on him, and you're like feeling
Which
proud
was
of
which-
yourself. And you turn back and you watch one of the bodyguards who's at the base of the stairs pull the sign off
That.
while looking you dead in the eye.
Wait, do I know any of them?
Can we
Yeah.
kill
Are they
that?
my family?
One of them is your brother.
Oh!
You should go over and talk to him and be like, help me, please. Also kill him in his sleep, please.
How did you not notice the other cat? You know?
They came down later.
Okay.
They came down after he got like
Ariel
off the
is
boat.
walking with Butch, making sure he doesn't.
Because
I'm
Butch was
gonna go
about
see my
ready
brother.
to
Okay.
try to beat him
He
up
looks
and
anxious.
fail, obviously.
I was like,
Probably
we
'cause he
don't
doesn't know
kick
he's gonna be the
people
next one
who
to
are
die.
richer than us. They have lawyers.
Say what now?
Iridian,
Fine.
what you up to?
Jeez Louise, dude.
Well, I'm a grandmother now.
That is the most incredibly awkward thing I have ever seen.
Kind of felt like our first conversation we ever had.
What a
To high school. Sorry. I was like, wow, this is... I had to string up some memories for me.
Katie's just like, hey, how you doing? And she's like, I'm fine. How are you?
I just said
Oh my
something to
goodness.
the chat, but it's just an analogy of how Rosh is feeling.
My phone's dead.
I see.
Show me.
So
my,
well then.
my phone's
It's-
at 3%.
Okay.
How are things?
Did you see it?
Yeah.
It's like, I'm gonna cry, so I'm gonna kill you.
Let me give you my wife. Right.
I gotta go check.
In the nicest way possible, because he got a instant telepathic message
Telepathetic.
Telepathetic. Telepathic.
during the dinner where
It's
he was gonna tell him no,
It's telepathic.
and so he just went ahead and said, "Yeah, this is the date now."
Telepathetic and apothecary. My new favorite word.
Remember how your dad was a little funny in that call
Yeah.
It's a telepathetic apothecary.
because he was at dinner with Duke Durrar, trying to tell him no.
That's so stupid. There's too many
That's
concepts.
the point.
Too many R's.
There's too many
That's the whole
concepts.
point.
He's so stupid early.
Maybe it's my own fault.
So stupid.
Not really, but
You know what?
kind of.
Next time
Yeah,
that
that's what
Butch
I was
sees
gonna do.
Garden, he's gonna be like, what do you see in that guy?
I just imagined my Fez is like, you seem nice. Girls would be like, no!
Butch is
What's
gonna
the
be like,
name
get
of
out.
your?
Everyone get out.
What's his actual name?
My Fez doesn't have
You don't
any
remember?
empathy, y'all.
You sent it to me.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, but still, like,
Pull it up really fast.
Butch
I
is
don't
just
remember.
Butch is really upset right now. So he's with the like only party member that can actually stop him. Oh
That's
goodness!
not fair. I could shrink you.
You could shrink
You
me,
should
and I would.
shrink.
See, and this
I
is
would
why I had
still
you write
kick
this down.
I mean,
It would just be more
Oh,
like
you
a
had an
bullet,
actual
less
name
like
for
a
him.
crate.
I didn't
Yeah.
realize.
it would be a little less messy.
this isn't acne, good lord.
Right now, Rosh is just like slowly drinking a very disappointing, like alcoholic beverage.
A very disappointing alcohol.
You know, his sword's
just
gone,
to pile the
someone's
day off,
insulting
like
him.
everything else in her day has been kind of like
Imperial.
bad.
Thank you.
Do you want to blow up that shit?
I would love to, except he has lawyers. And he knows
Stone
who we
Solar
are.
Trans in jail.
Not true. We didn't say our names.
That's true. But Butch is pretty recognizable.
Yeah.
He's the only half Trask in existence.
The good, yeah. there you go.
Like,
Butch isn't smart. He doesn't care.
that's true.
Muriel is wiser than him.
Okay, actually, this is gonna be a good question. What is a lawyer?
A legal
He
person
doesn't have any
who can take all of your money.
He's
And
like,
put
that's
you in
perfect.
jail.
I don't have enough money.
I have a decent amount. Actually. I like the
And yet you
besides
put-
besides him, I'm like the second richest.
Wait a
A
minute. And
person
you
who
put
is
it-
very good at
That's more
arguing,
money.
Very good. I'm
you
not very
put
good.
it-
At that.
who can take all of your money
Wait a minute.
and put you in jail.
You have money and you weren't
The
willing to
only
fill
thing
out
you are
your
capable
file.
of getting out of
Remember?
is
Do I have to go back?
the jail thing. because you can just break out of jail, but that makes you a convict, and that is not fun. As someone who's been a convict.
Fine. And this is where the 21-year-old comes out fully.
If you break that
Do you have some fake vomit?
you'll break a lot of things.
Yeah.
Why would I have fake
I
vomit?
don't think a 20-year-old asks for
Working
like
on it.
fake
You'd be surprised what I've heard at the UA campus.
Tell Dad not to pick up a random message.
I was literally walking by the church, right? And this dude was walking by and he's like, "Hey, you got fake vomit?" And I was
And
like,
conversation.
the heck did you just
Why would I have fake vomit?
And hugs.
I
And
don't
they
know.
wonder
Okay, but
Okay.
if my family wonders why I
however,
like girls, you know. So.
whale vomit does wash up on chores.
Let's do it.
So did Dead Mermaids.
Yeah,
What?
They're called sea foam.
We don't have any of those.
Let's get some whale vomit.
That's
and
the
let's put it
End
on
of
his
that
ship.
conversation. On to the fact
It's
that
Wait, hold up.
Dirk Durar gets on his boat with his bodyguards. The bridge kind of comes
Well,
up,
they're kind of leaving.
and there's a moment where he
It's a
looks
little
out and he
late.
says,
Yeah.
and he just kind of waves and says,
How good is it?
See you in a month.
Ooh, I can't say that. Shoot.
His first name
can I
is
do
Collins,
the
by the
pencil
way.
wave
He's
that
going to
turns
get
into a
the
middle finger
Yeah.
as it turns away?
connection.
I rolled a nat 20 like that.
Good job.
Goodbye.
Buzz is just gonna be waving. He seems nice.
Not gonna lie.
Rush is doing
Everyone
the-
just leaves.
As soon as the
Slowly
guy's not
looks at you
in the
and
way, Butch is gonna reach down and pick up a thing of mud, and he's just gonna.
Hey, that's my dad's ship.
Even the Minotaur leaves.
What?
That's my dad's ship.
That's your dad's ship?
Mhm.
That's not his.
It's only a little mud.
Oh, that's right. That's
Wait,
right.
I have an
Uh,
important question.
Anyways.
Yeah.
It's just a little mud.
Contextually, it seems, and
Butch didn't
Rush
know.
is absolutely
Oh, you
gonna
probably
have
said
to
that,
correct
huh?
this person.
Mhm.
Contextually, it kind of seems like has enslaved your family.
Yeah.
Why aren't we killing him?
That is a great question.
Can we kill him?
Again, he has lawyers.
Radiant, you know?
Again, he has lawyers.
Jeez, what is it with you and lawyers right now?
Case of,
Death?
justice.
It's not really so much, I guess, well, we're being blackmailed.
Well,
For what?
With what?
Blackmail, I can tell you.
What do you think Butch is gonna do?
For your family.
Butch could do what he's doing and get us massive ship. You know, think practically. Okay, that's a shame. And Rush is just gonna walk away. She'll do the like gentle wave at the guy as he's leaving, and as he turns around, just doesn't care anymore. She's just gonna turn it into a middle finger, and then walk away.
But now we have Rug's child.
You have your grandchild.
We do
But
have our
also
grandchild.
now you have to leave in a month.
You have to name your grandchild.
No. We
Oh,
don't have
no.
to do
No.
anything.
In a month, that guy's gonna be dead.
Sure.
We will go
He
and we
can
will
yell at
find
us for not
that
being in
level
the
20 guy that we first met, and we will bring him, and we will kill him.
Down in Orkshire.
We're friends
Or
with
Orkville.
you.
What was it called?
He threw my actual lover in
Yorkshire.
prison. And if we kill
Yorkshire.
my
You
fiance,
have a lover?
yeah, we
Where?
already knew that.
Yeah.
Rosh is like, excuse me?
Well,
It's pretty common knowledge for a
Well, I
while
can't
now.
give him any grief for having a love affair with a sword if you have a lover. You know?
Yeah, no, this came out way before the sword.
Oh, no.
Yeah, honestly, the thought of like a sword thing was mostly because like, oh, okay, cool. That's like free real estate. I don't know.
But it's
For real
because if we
estate, I can
kill
have
him,
multiple
he's the
relationships.
only
Why
ticket
not?
for my actual lover to come out of jail.
Gracious.
Like,
Is
to
he-
be released.
Is he also a cat?
Your lover is your
Her
actual lover?
actual lover is a tabaxi.
Yes.
Okay.
Your fake
His
lover.
name is Solar
Hey,
Radiance
secret-
Moon Dream.
Is he,
These are just Tabaxi names. I swear.
His name's Solar Trance.
Solar.
Am I saying it wrong just now?
Yeah.
I know.
This is just what they say. This is just how their names are.
So you're both named Radiant?
No, his name is Solar Trance.
Solar radiance moonbeam to solar trance.
SOLAR
So I'm illiterate,
TRANCE.
the point is, you just
Solar
said nasty
trance
names.
How did you read Radiant Moonbeam?
Because she was reading her
I read
own
the
name at the top of the
I read
thing.
the top of the page and then down at the bottom.
Okay.
Anyways, not important. You hear Rex come over and you go, wow, he's even
What
more of
a
a prick than I remember.
You
You
remember
met him.
I mean, yeah. He is a duke, which usually means he has a lot of money. I am the world's greatest adventurer, who also happens to have a lot of
Adventurer.
money.
Needs to be fact-checked, Rex. But
Are you really?
I also happen to technically be a lord, I think, but I just don't use the title.
Fun facts.
Wait, so
with
he's
Rex.
higher up than?
Oh, yeah. Remember when I said that all expenses are going to be paid by Rex? How much money do you think Rex has to do that?
I don't know, 2 platinum. I'm just kidding.
2 million.
But the money's not his. It all comes from his aunt.
Wait,
Just saying.
I say
What?
he's
What
rich
do you
by
know?
association.
No. My fiance.
Oh.
Oh.
All of his money comes from his aunt.
oh, I was like, how do you know that about?
The
All his
only
money
thing
is
he has
fuzzy.
is a title.
And
And
even
it's
that is
through blood. Yeah,
Wait,
it's only
And he
because.
says that
Hold
he's
Can,
refined.
can I just ask a question metagame because it's gonna bother me for a while?
Sure.
How is he so strong?
He just
used to be a
happens to be a high elf with a lot of strength.
Man, this way of rolling is
Is he?
good.
And you said he used to be a barbarian.
No. He's saying that deep down, everyone was a barbarian, but that he is no longer a barbarian. Not the class, but like, yeah.
So here's my question: what class is he?
He is a duke.
I'm
Cleric.
refined enough to work
He's a
with
cleric?
Titan. Thank you.
Okay,
Actually, technically, a 1.5.
interesting.
and I don't know.
Cleric with super
Me
strength.
speculating.
Interesting. Very interesting. Is that just how it?
He does have a lot of money, so he could have like one of those like giant belts, you know, like the kinds that
Yeah.
up your strength up to a certain. So he could have like the.
He
frost
could have
belts.
bought artifacts.
You know,
That's
that makes a lot of sense. Why he would be like, to Butch as he
My-
just
my
used all
character-
that strength
Mm-hmm.
just
Faraday
automatically.
had a
He's-
giant belt
the Duke's
and
like,
then proceeded
oh,
to
shit.
get stronger than the giant belt could make her.
That's a third now.
Maybe you should just stop rolling that way until you actually have to roll stuff.
Anyways. So,
that's not 20.
Yeah, well, we're used to that from you.
well, I've gotten a notice that we can start heading towards the capital because.
Are we getting Minnie's clothes?
Are you gonna?
That's why we came here.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
And
yeah,
Lee
we can do
is
that.
still gone. They're paying him.
Yeah, Lee's
That's
still
true.
gone.
Also, are you gonna name your grandchild?
No.
He has his own.
His name.
That's Rug's job.
His name is Hug.
What kind of
I swear
grandparents
if it's
would
Hug.
we be if we took over and naming our grandchild?
You don't even know your kid's
You'd
name.
be like,
What's
nope,
Rug's name
that should
again?
be no.
It's like refrigerator or something.
You're such a good
That's
mother.
what I said.
You're such a good mother.
Mhm.
That's a band.
Okay, hi,
Mother,
Keith.
mother, and mother, father.
If the word pharmacy didn't have the name it meant, I would love to name a little boy.
She's told me this before.
It's such a cute name. But it means pharmacy.
I think they should name your first kid
Anyways, on to the Hammerson estate.
Either that or
You guys get down to Hammerson Taylor's, and you see
For sure.
Lee's mom sitting out front, smoking a pipe.
Ayo.
My kind of lady.
smoking a what?
One
Like,
of those
a pipe.
I thought you said blunt.
Would you like an orange
I was
juice
like-
spraying times?
You know what?
Oranges for sale.
Rush is eating an orange. Rush is gonna pass that one.
Yes!
Russia needs oranges when he's upset, you know? His sword
Oh,
isn't
man, that
talking
is
to
so
him
sad.
anymore.
His sword is ignoring him for no good reason.
I couldn't get any good pranks off, you know.
You have a
I didn't get to
grandkid.
heal the kid. Like I was actively trying to take care of healing the kid, and then Fez just walked in and said, "No, I've got it."
This
But
is
now
a
you have a
healer.
grandchild,
You have
so
a
it
grandchild.
evens out.
Now I have a grandchild.
You should go spend time with your grandson. Maybe he'll cheer you up. How old is their grandson?
Like 3.
Oh, it's a little baby.
He's like really young.
It's a little baby.
Probably why she was so concerned.
Yes.
Oh my god, you took her away from the baby.
We didn't actually have a baby.
We just grabbed him.
I could just imagine the conversation that Rug's having with her kids.
No, but we're giving her nice jewelry and we're.
Yeah,
I
but
know.
go along with it.
I say Rug is actually fairly comfortable with the group.
These people are nuts, but go along with it.
These people are nuts,
They'll
but I
get you
kind of
nice
like it.
things.
We'll have to buy clothes for the little guy.
Oh yeah.
That he'll grow out of in 2 days.
Don't worry.
So you get up.
Oh, so you do know how kids work.
Whoa!
So you get up to
like I
the
know.
shop, and Lee's mom kind of like looks at you guys, and like she's like, "Oh, I recognize you guys," and like opens the door for you.
No questions asked.
What happened with the child?
I'm assuming Rug's.
I'm gonna
holding
ask
her.
that
Then
actually to the mom.
Which child?
Bruh.
Oh, Lee's brother.
Minnie Lee.
Minnie.
Can we
So good.
please have that be his name?
That's not actually
That's
his
not
name
an
because
actually-
there's already a character named Minnie and already a character named Lee.
Yes.
Whoa.
And
You're
so we
right.
don't need to
Yeah.
do that.
Bruh.
Diet Lee.
I say Minnie
Diet
Lee, and
Lee.
both Minnie and Lee look at me, and I'm like, it's the wrong word.
They're
I was
inside.
like, Diet
It's
Lee,
just like
you know?
Grug, Bug, and Rug.
They're inside.
I'm gonna go inside then, and then I'm gonna ask you what happened to Diet Lee.
So you guys get inside, and you see
That was good.
I don't remember what his first name was. Lee's dad and Lee
John.
kind of sitting
Lee Senior.
at the table, and it looks like
Supersized.
they were discussing something, but they like just finished.
Ayo.
Mr. Hammerson sees you guys come in. He goes, hello, friends, welcome."
No.
Dude, you waited.
I've
for me.
suddenly been overwhelmed.
Yes.
Also, there
is it
are
adopted?
autographs.
He's adopted.
Like that's
Lee's a
enough for the
half-orc.
interaction
That's
for
right.
me.
His father is a halfling and his mother is a goblin.
Oh, that's right.
Ain't that
I
a
keep
something?
forgetting that orcs and goblins are different.
Yeah.
I'm so smart.
What can I get for you
Wait,
folks?
But then his little brother is half
Well,
goblin,
I'd
half.
like some.
Halfling.
Okay.
Half goblin, half halfling. His brother is biological. His younger brother is the biological son.
son. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I would like a new attire for my grandson here.
And for me,
There's kind of like a moment where Mr. Henderson, he looks, is like, that's wonderful. Because, like, he's aware of the situation. Rug told him what happened.
Mhm.
I say, but Rug also gave him the knowledge that she had this child. And that, but now she has this child. And she looks happy. The child looks happy. And so he's like,
Well, yeah,
okay, this is fine. It's fine. Yeah.
Presidents were like, I also have a feeling my compatriot here is not so happy with his attire.
Maybe it's an accessory to connect.
I mean, technically, yes. Mr. Hammerson kind of looks at Lee or Minnie as Minnie walks in the door, and he goes, "Oh, well, I'll have to grab Lee in order to be able to talk to him, but we can surely fix something for him."
Top of the morning.
top of the
I
morning.
was trying to remember what his accent was beforehand. I was like, "Oh, his accent was like mildly Irish," and then I switched it to really Irish because really Irish is so much easier than mildly Irish.
What if
Maybe Irish is a lot like this house.
Yeah,
You know? That was bad Irish.
that's okay.
I was like,
It's just the luck of the Irish draw.
I
Oh, we have
think-
dessert.
Yes.
Oh, let's go. We're getting otter pops. Woo! We're all 6-year-olds again.
I was like, we have otter pops.
Ooh,
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
I want blue.
Everyone
I want
wants blue.
I want purple.
So I call blue first.
Orange. Purple.
Thank you. All right. So
Orange.
I'm sorry, Chris.
Blue.
I said I just saw the face.
Look, I have more. If we were gonna do the picnic, I would have brought them to the picnic. That's
Oh, this is so
sad.
nice.
You can have
I
otter
don't need
pops.
sewing scissors
What do you want?
to open an otter
I'm
pop.
good for now. Thank you, Ben.
All right. So,
Depressing.
I just-
Lee starts talking to Minnie again and has Minnie come over and starts doing measurements for Minnie.
Thank you.
Meanwhile, Mr. Hammerson goes down to Rug's son and starts speaking in Goblin to him. Basically, he's like, "All right, kiddo, come on. We're gonna get you measured. We're gonna get you some new clothes."
It's just some new clothes.
So, after a couple minutes, Mr. Hammerson kind of directs you guys to like a waiting area where you guys can just kind of sit and chill while he's doing measurements and
So,
sewing and stuff.
what's with the child?
There's
Why was the
Can I have your
child throwing
scissors?
fire?
never do that.
Birthday boat.
Generally, no.
Because
I am a fish.
Oh, okay.
Remember?
Traveling with the fire.
Are you?
Yes.
Let's say you were not there for that, so you cannot ask.
Yeah, I was.
For
For the fire throwing, I was
Yeah,
watching
it
with
was,
Minnie.
it was Butch. That was the only person that wasn't there.
oh, Butch was the only person that wasn't there.
Well, Bug too, but
And
Butch
Bug,
was there.
yeah. Okay.
And Rex.
Butch was
Rex
the only
wasn't
player character not there.
Okay.
there. Copy that.
I was.
You were there. You're right. So are you asking outright?
Yeah.
Well, you see,
I know what you're thinking. I'm thinking it too.
the thing is that
I'll text you exactly what I was thinking.
It's probably
his
exactly
mother
what I'm
is
thinking.
actually a sorceress. She is a sorceress who can wield fire magic at will. Did you notice she was smoking and there was no match around? No,
Yeah, but who
nothing
was
to light?
not paying attention to that?
I mean, who looks for matches when you see someone smoking?
Yeah.
However, we learned
Everyone in my family.
more recently that I thought I was going to be real fly and come up with a name off the top of my head. I was wrong. I'm just going to look up, like, what's an Irish name? Sure. First thing that popped up.
O'Neill.
Owen is the first name that popped up.
Owen.
That's one of the ones you can
Or-
pronounce. You know?
No, I know.
But it's
But
spelled
like,
W-A-N.
It's actually
Owen.
spelled O-W-E-N.
Like porridge is
It's spelled
like
normally for once.
for Irish, but it's spelled like
okay, then why is there
P-O-D-E-R?
Lee?
Hmm?
There's Owen,
adopted.
and then there's Lee.
Well,
Adoption.
Lee's name is Shirley.
I like the name Neve.
Oh
It's
yeah.
Irish. But it's
I
spelled
forgot.
There's like a
about
moment where Lee kind of sighs and he's like,
Don't
Why
even
can't
get
you
me
just-
started on Saoirse.
what?
Sorry, I forgot I asked my press to talk. What was that game?
Oh, I said I really like the girl's name Neve, but it's spelled N-I-A-M-H. Because it's Irish.
Yeah, and Saoirse is like, it's like S-A-O-R-I.
I thought it started with C. C, and then all of the vowels, and then
R-S-E.
Yes.
anyways.
S-A-O-I-R.
How do you feel about naming our child Neve?
Veto.
Owen is also
How about
a
Rebecca?
sorcerer because of his mother. And we learned not too long ago,
But
actually,
you call her Becky.
that he had this power.
Yeah, I spelled it right.
And that has thus led to Lee being very protective of his younger brother. As a lot of people don't like people who use magic without learning it.
You should homeschool him.
Yeah, stop sending him to school.
It's not really an option. My own education is not high enough to teach.
I mean,
Fire magic is hard.
He can come with us.
yeah.
Ooh.
Fez could teach him fire magic.
Let's not adopt another kid.
Yeah, guys,
Why?
please
He's a
don't.
little young.
It's tied very closely to one's emotions.
However, I did speak to Lee about his arrangement with Rex. And I think it is quite alright if he stays with you.
We're taking the kid now?
Lee.
Lee.
Okay. I was like, I don't want to adopt.
Wait, what's the kid's name? Owen?
Owen.
Owen.
Owen?
Owen.
Owen?
Owen.
Owen?
Owen.
Dude, there's just a bunch of Owens going around.
Owen.
Owen.
Owen. You don't even say that all the this is on.
Me?
On.
Owen?
On.
Owen.
What? Another one.
What?
You should name your kid Owen.
That's our first choice when we have a boy.
Really?
Yeah.
Spelled Owain.
Owen?
You know all those people that I hate,
And then
alright?
there's
Yeah, Owen.
Yes,
Oh my god.
I'm gonna
it's
name
my
my
job.
kid.
I'm gonna name your kid Jack with a G, aren't you?
I'm gonna name.
You're right, that would be too
I'm gonna
far.
name my
That's
kid.
I want to name them spell it the normal way, but you like to.
I need scissors.
Where'd they go?
I'm gonna
The
name
DM
my
stole
first
them.
kid
I'm sorry.
Rebecca.
Nobody handed me
Spelled
scissors.
JLFNTB.
You have to do that hideous
One
modern
second.
farmhouse cursive that everyone does on the sign.
False. Anyways,
That's
I think it would be quite alright if Owen,
spelled
My
Rebecca.
or
friend
if
It's gonna be named Ruby, but it's spelled
if Lee
N-A-I.
came with y'all.
Macy. What's rubies? Spelled Macy. Wait.
Oh, that's what it's like. It's like
He
I
said that
used to make
while he's
Ruby,
taught
but
enough
it's
that
spelled
they can communicate,
My eyes.
everyone can communicate. He feels that there's more he can
I
still
just got
do,
the
and
quiet.
he frankly is done with school anyways. Lee is actually incredibly intelligent. He managed to finish school and only stayed in school to protect his younger brother.
Well, we love to have him.
Man, that
He's
surprises
smarter
me.
than I am.
Been a great help around.
That doesn't surprise me.
What's that supposed to
He
mean?
knows more languages than Fez.
that is true. He knows a ton of languages. He's
also
our
one
resident
of the,
linguist.
I don't know what his intelligence is, though.
Does he know primordial?
No.
What's his
I have
intelligence?
one up on him.
His intelligence is a number.
25.
Okay, well,
It's at least
It's
like
like
an above average number, so probably like
25.
16.
yo, my intelligence is
Roughly.
19, so.
Yo, well, my intelligence is less than average.
It's
Actually, I think it's
like,
average.
give me a
So it's
guesstimate.
just-
Is it
I
higher
think
or
it's
lower?
actually
It's higher than 19 or lower than 19?
Higher.
that's the question he's asking.
It's gonna be either 19 or lower.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you asking if it's higher than 19? Or just higher than average?
Okay, I would say, like,
Wait, why can't it be 20?
Huh?
Why can't it be 20? He's not level 1.
is it
No.
around 19?
Roughly.
Okay.
It's an 18.
This is probably like 8.
Yes, it's an 18, John. You did it. You figured it out.
Woo, Fez is smarter.
What?
Anyways.
He's like, John, shut.
You know,
Congratulations, you're smarter than the 16-year-old.
It's a real thing.
He's 17.
He's 17.
and a
You
half.
sound like my sister.
She's also crazy, but you know.
Anyways,
My age.
so
My intelligence.
after a couple minutes of everybody kind of sitting and chatting, Lee's mother has come inside and sewn everything and returned it. Your grandchild, the goblin baby,
Goblin baby!
is in a cute pair of would look like
What's
You're
that?
not around any kids. I make dinosaur noises when I'm around children. It's kind of weird.
would look like a cute pair of blue shorts,
Ah, so
and
cute.
is wearing a kind of like a denim overall kind of look
What was that?
with a like a green shirt underneath,
I'm just waiting for one.
but
of
like
these
a
to
what is it? Like not a light green, but like a
Which
leaf,
one?
like a leaf green. Yeah, like a forest green.
So he's Grampy and she's Grandma.
Yep.
Because he's the mother father.
I'm the grandpa.
Grandpa.
Grandmother, grandfather. Or would it be grandma, grandpa?
It would be grandma, grandpa because he's the mother father.
She's the mother father.
Yeah.
So you would
Oh.
be grandma, grandma.
So you're abuela. Abuela.
Yeah,
Yep.
background.
Abuela, 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 abuela.
Anyways,
I think
Minnie is in a what looks like a tight fit vest that kind of like
accentuates.
I was gonna say it kind of
I
like
think I think
it-
he's more into Minnie at this point. Now.
it's kind of like
I'm trying to figure out what word he's trying to say.
no,
Highlights
don't.
all of
You're
his
messing me up when you do that. It's like it's like a tight tailored cut, but it's not so tight that it would restrict like bending over or like turning around. So he could essentially fight in this.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
He seems very pleased.
Because this kind of goes,
You're doing great,
Yeah.
sweetie.
it's doing great.
I know it's scary.
How much is it for both things?
Well, since
I thought we came here so that we didn't have to pay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
they say Lee actually measured and made the vest himself, so I won't charge you for that. But just for the
Small child.
child, it will be 30 gold.
I got it.
I've got it.
Are you sure?
I'll just pass him.
your tongue's
I'll
great.
pass him 6 gold.
But I also had a purple one.
You'll pass him 6 gold, but it's 30
Yeah.
gold.
It's 30.
Oh, I thought you said 3.
No.
60 gold.
Okay. He's gonna take it and be like, "Oh, that is far too much. I'll
too
accept tip, but not double the price." And he's gonna hand it back
it's
to you.
It's not so much a tip as it is an investment. I care about your business, and we noticed that the harbor was really empty today, and we just want to make sure that the business stays around in the coming economic drought.
Thank you. There's not really an economic drought coming. There was just some
Someone
VIP who
bought
was
out-
supposed to come in, and so they booked the entire dock.
They did.
Oh my
fucking
God.
Very
assholes.
That dill hole.
Racist
Ren-
dickhead.
We're on to it.
Oh, dill
Yeah,
hole.
I forgot. Whoops.
You ever have those moments where you're like so stupid? I'm over here and I'm like, what smells like beans?
Probably the beans next to you.
Have you
That
ever?
are cold.
Oh,
What?
That are
Smells like
probably
beans.
really cold. These are
Yeah.
probably they're hard.
yeah, beans do that.
So why don't you put them in the soup?
No, I'll do it later. Anyways, So-
Bean going
The bean.
It's a lot of beans just going down.
um,
You're just gonna wetter on your butt. The person.
Duke Dorado.
At least we're all on the same page why I'm trying to break the curse, right?
Well, you know, I was on board with you breaking the curse from the get-go because whoever the fuck
Honestly, at
cursed your ring is clearly not good.
this point,
What's up?
If we kill
Butch
him,
is ready to like
then the curse
make the curse.
should be broken
False.
because
What if we cut off your finger?
Because I don't think he cast the curse.
Also doesn't work.
It doesn't work. Your finger will come back.
She's like, I
Yeah.
tried.
It's like a.
Wait, did you try?
Yeah.
Garden has tried a lot of things to get this
You're like
curse
a
off.
starfish. That's so cool.
Only for that finger.
Oh well.
She's like, that's why I only have 2 on this hand.
It was experimental, okay?
It was desperation.
It's why I'm missing some toes, but don't worry about it. Who needs toes anyway?
Anyways,
Okay, so first of all, I don't think he cast the spell. Hikikaya is going to cast the spell.
Yeah, I don't think
And-
Durar is well adept.
Second of all, if we kill him, then
The lover's probably
the
not.
lover's rotting in jail forever.
What if we break the lover out and kill him?
The liver.
Not the lover.
The liver.
Oh, the lover!
you guys don't know the basis around where Garden's lover would be located. You guys have zero
Lover.
information about that. What?
We have to find Garden's liver.
Garden's liver.
Without a liver, you guys.
Yeah, live is inside the name liver.
I said lover. I have a slur. Y'all are making fun of me now. Anyways,
You know you like
No,
it,
we're
though.
making fun of you because it's apothecary and telepathic.
Telepathy.
No, you said telepathetic.
telepathetic.
And if that
Telepathic.
was a kid's name, their
Telepathetic.
nickname would be what?
Hey, stop.
Pathetic.
Hey, that's not nice. Stop making fun of my list. You're so mean.
Exactly.
At
Being
Clone Kid
bullied.
93. Just kidding.
You're all bullying me.
Also, I was figuring if we
You'll
kill
die.
him,
You'll die.
the goal can't
Which says,
be
I
accomplished.
bet.
So, like, the program just stops working, you know? That's what I was hoping.
Well,
That's why I
actually,
figured it was
No.
the person who bought the cursed engagement ring is his aunt. She's really the.
Is she the witch of the waste?
So we should
And
kill
the curse isn't actually bound to him. The curse is bound to Garden.
So we have to kill
So we have to kill Garden.
Wait a minute.
You would have
Wait
to.
a minute!
Hang on a second.
Garden, this is for your
There
own
are, other,
good.
there are other things we can do, which is why Garden's on this journey. You know.
We just have to find El Dorado soon.
We just have to find El Dorado within a month. That's okay, we can do that.
No. It's a month and some change because it's going to take him a little bit to catch
I
up
have
with us after
identified.
he's
And
left us.
find us. He's gonna have to find us.
I have a doctor's appointment that day. What can we
What
do?
would you like to do with
Sorry, we're
Well,
at my
I
doctor's
just
appointment
want-
right
I
now.
felt
Literally
like
getting
orthodontist,
attacked by
I got 4 spell slots for but if I touch a creature and I concentrate on it for a minute, I can learn what spells are affecting said creature.
You can definitely do that if you want.
Well, then,
Please.
I just imagine like Fez is like, well, if only we could find the spell that was on Garden.
Just slaps Garden.
Wait. Just wait. Wait, that's not.
It's like that one kind of violent nurse when you're in the hospital who's taking your temperature, like,
Oh my god, that happened
What? And you're just like, oh, hi.
The
Please
thing
stop.
that I missed out
Fez will
on.
just probably be like, may I take your hand for a second? They just
off?
Well, how else am I going to study it?
Garden's like, I mean, I
don't-
guess it'll
We
grow back.
don't need it
Wait.
on.
Wait, if we
You're
cut
right.
off her
Have you
arm,
chopped
does it
off
grow
your
back?
hand before?
Yes.
Just my finger.
But I
Well, what if we take off your
No, it
hand?
won't come back.
But then the
It
ring's
won't?
gone.
False.
Well,
Does the ring appear on the other hand?
Alright, I'm gonna.
I feel like maybe that one finger will come back with the stuff.
It'll be like,
Ew!
it'll just look like you're flipping someone off
It's
permanently.
like the ring
It's
figure out
just-
of the stomach.
Ew! I don't like that.
That's terrifying.
That would be horrifying.
That's the motivation.
Oh
Do
gosh.
it.
Ugh.
John, that's gonna haunt you in your dreams.
All right. Well.
Yeah,
I'm
it
gonna
is
do
actually. Thank
identify.
you.
All right. You take Garden's hand and you cast Identify.
Can I talk about
You
someone else?
learn that it's not a spell.
Mm.
This is an artifact. This is an artifact that has been manipulated with something called a dark stone, which basically means that this was an artifact with a good intent. However, when mixed with this dark stone, it is now a cursed item. And if the dark stone can be customized to hold the curse that it wants to transfer.
Well, the
How-
good news is, it doesn't seem you have a spell on you.
Spell.
But your ring is confusing.
Can you pass me the
Your ring is confused.
It is confused.
Sort of.
Confused.
It's forcefully confused.
It's Push it up, love.
No, because I didn't. top was an uppercut.
Oh. I thought you were just
Anyways.
cutting it down. Just push it up.
That's a great way to create microplastic.
What else would everybody like to do?
You just cut it at a diagonal the first time.
Well, is there any way that I could start studying to see what we could do about that?
Yes, actually, you having some knowledge about darkstones, actually, you know that a darkstone, best way to break a curse is to remove the darkstone. However, because of the situation of the curse around the darkstone, removing the darkstone is impossible.
Unless you're Fez. Just
I
kidding.
say unless you take off the ring,
But you can't take off the ring.
but you can't take off the ring.
Well, what if we cut off her finger and then the ring comes off?
Doesn't.
What do you mean it doesn't?
It just doesn't.
It doesn't come off of her removed finger. And then if you let go of the finger, it does magically reattach it to your hand.
Well, if we had the finger and the
Guys,
ring
can
is
we
on,
please stop talking about amputating people's fingers?
Kind of reminds me of
Here's
Sally,
the-
where she
here's-
sews herself back together.
Here's the thing.
and the
Oh,
ring's
gosh.
on
The
finger.
ring, it
No.
does have some artifact tendencies. So rather than the ring or the finger being cut off, the finger is unharmed. Meaning that finger and everything attached to her will always be attached. Of course, killing her, just through mortal damage, will
Which if you
break
want-
the curse because it will kill
Imagine
her.
that. Here, I want to try something. Pulls out a hacksaw and starts trying to cut off her arm. Just hold still.
She goes, why does this not hurt? This is scary.
No,
it's
it
still
hurts.
pain.
It still hurts.
I was being like, oh, yes, I drugged you.
But it's like everything switches from slashing, piercing, bleeding, whatever, to bludgeoning.
Mhm.
So it's like the feeling, for instance, a hacksaw. If you were to take a hacksaw across your hand, rather than feeling it cut, it would feel like you would have lots of tiny, beads pounding on you with great force.
Oh, so it's like a tattoo gun,
Almost like,
Sort of.
like if you were taking like one of those
Oh,
airsoft
Like,
guns and you
it's
just
like
like,
when you land
Yeah.
on ash.
oh, so it's like shooting yourself with an airsoft gun.
Yeah.
Close range.
At close range, yeah, with the
I'm
sniper
an
rifle
idiot. I
version, where it
injure
kind of like,
myself.
Yeah.
where it's just
Where
like,
it
I gave
hurts.
myself a black
You
eye
know,
running into
Only
the
it's not the
Sniper rifle
plastic
one.
beads; it's the
True
metal beads.
story.
actually, oh, your paper towels just fell into your sink.
Oh,
See, Karen, now look,
I know.
you had to ask for paper towels, and
Technically, she asked for it.
oh,
Yeah.
what's that? It's like
So it's Katie's fault. Katie is the one who got my big towel.
wow, isn't it like the butterfly
My fault.
effect where she's the butterfly that flapped the wings and
Yeah.
set into motion, getting the
put a
the
paper towel on
towel
the towels. Hopefully, it dries.
into getting the paper towel.
Yep.
So
Alright.
technically, it's your
Here, are
fault.
we
I'm the
keeping a fight
butterfly.
about
You're the butterfly.
Maybe.
No, I'm a
Maybe.
fish.
Maybe.
Can I tell you
The
a
butterfly.
new Warcraft for Butch?
9:30.
Sheesh.
I can get texts. Katie, send me a text.
Could you imagine just seeing
But my
us
dad
like
usually
to the
texts me
top
when he's like,
after us
I can't.
but I
running
can
right after the bell lights.
Anyways,
Yeah,
so
I know, but I would like to do it before it gets to 9:30.
Wait,
And I realized I can't.
Rex
get text.
says, well, whenever y'all are ready, we can head out for Dimshire.
Dim's here.
Dimshire.
Dim's here.
There's a
there's a sh in there somewhere.
there's an H.
Dim's here.
Yeah, there's.
Yeah, there is dim
Dim.
here.
Did it work?
Dim's
Oh,
here.
I don't
Okay.
know.
Well, usually the S next to the H makes the sh sound.
Yeah, I know.
Dim
I'm just
here.
annoyed.
You're gonna have to wash these scissors.
Wait, work fine.
I
Are we
know.
going back to
That's
work?
down.
No. This is just up.
Oh,
because
I'm sorry, I shouldn't
I was trying to
My
click
bad.
on that.
My bad.
Okay.
You're fine. I know you do. So
Maybe sure.
Do what? Look,
Just pop them
Yeah.
in the dishwasher. They'll be
I'm trying
fine.
not to.
I know.
Just kind
I
of
might
Yeah,
have to
that's
switch
what
my
they're meant to
screen to help you.
Oh, I thought you said you
Switch
didn't
my
normally.
screen
I
to
was
be on the
scissors,
set.
and I was
No,
like,
I said I normally do.
I might.
oh,
Oh,
okay.
she's twice as nice as you. So
I was like, just pop them in the
Oh.
dishwasher. They'll
Anyways.
Half the time I don't even like notice what's on. I'm just like,
What?
just like
Huh? What?
But no, it
It's
puts
called
I'm
fancy.
not receiving ticks, which is
All right. Anyways,
I would
Wait.
like to check on the one thing. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't mean to do this while we're leaving, to make sure. But I do want to check in on the sword. Because it's been quiet.
yeah.
And I started the night with a panic attack thinking it's dead. So,
The morning.
the sword is
Good morning.
the inanimate object.
It's not an
What would you
Hey.
like? What would you like to say, Rasha?
It has a soul.
Aurora, are you dead?
If you are, blink twice.
That it says.
We
You
couldn't hear
didn't push.
Say that.
oh, sorry. I was laughing at the if you're dead one choice. I said, I'm going to take out an orange and I'm going to start eating it. And I'm going to be like, long day, huh? What an ass. What a jerk that guy was.
Muriel's gonna look over at Rasha.
You hear a gentle chuckle, Rasha.
Would you like an orange in these trying times?
What is it with you and oranges?
When
I
life
like
gives
to
you
prevent
lemons,
scurvy, and now I have
eat an orange.
4 shades.
The never ending. They're probably like moldy at this point, you know?
Well, didn't you gave some to Jack, didn't you?
I gave a bunch to Jack.
Yeah.
So I don't have 48, but I have like 44.
And so you have like 40. Jack
Yeah.
Jack used a lot of your oranges for breakfast, so
And to therapy.
and therapy.
Oranges are great therapy.
Alright, so all I get is
Life gives you lemons.
gentle,
A gentle
Oh.
chuckle.
Send something to my
Okay.
sister on Wednesday.
Then you'll have each other lovers.
side checks that.
Exactly. Then you can sell
Yeah?
them.
Yeah, probably because I
When
haven't
you get a
been
lot of lemons from life, you can sell them.
Well, I'm just
Like,
curious
it's
if
like-
the
it's
like
silence
all
is
the
heard.
I tried sending
It's
something
a,
earlier
it's a
about the game,
different
but it
thing,
didn't
like,
send.
It doesn't say.
Uh,
And then I tried sending something
like
to
she's-
Kurt, but that
yeah.
didn't send either.
My insight, by the way,
Did you get a text from me? So I sent you a text.
was
No, I didn't get a text.
23.
Okay.
But the
Interesting.
I guess what I'm wondering is
You have done it?
she starting to be
Text
quiet
Should be.
because of that dream she
Wait,
had, or
what
was
the
that
heck?
an actual thing happening to her, like in the sort of like weird cosmic space of things?
She is just quiet because of the dream. Like it was just a dream.
Why are you cold?
Yeah, I guess that's another thing I was curious about.
We're gonna put her in the sun.
What
Well-
happened?
Why are you so cold? I'm about to
Why?
put you in the oven.
Let's just stick the sword in the microwave.
I'll heat you up for 30 seconds, okay?
Wait,
Come
so
on.
many things are happening right now. What did you ask, Chris?
Oh, it's okay. I was
Explodes.
just wondering, like,
Well, I
I
guess
was also
the
wondering
roar's pretty hot now.
why she went cold.
That's
Like, was
odd.
that just
Cold sweat.
like a fear response?
Yeah, just
Okay,
fear
that makes
response.
sense.
Sticks the sword in the microwave.
Kaboom! I guess the roar's pretty flaming hot now.
Anyway, Muriel is gonna look over at Rasha and then look away because that's fucking weird, and just
That's
go back
pretty
to whatever they were doing.
What's it else?
Anything else, anybody?
Jeff.
Orange to Muriel, but besides that, I'll keep doing my
Muriel's gonna
With a
take
G
orange.
or with a J?
Anything else anybody would like to do?
It's a J.
You have my dad's number?
No, I was texting mom
Oh, okay. That's smart.
saying that you can't receive texts, and
Yeah.
if she wants to tell your dad.
Yeah. For some reason, my
Let's
signed me out of our
Okay. I think I
what do
just
you call it?
did.
I blessed myself. Thanks.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
gosh.
weird. It's like the Republic Wireless is our system, but it signed me out of that for some reason. And of course I don't know.
Weird.
Yeah. So I can't get any. But I'm still getting messages from like apps.
Well, that's different than your actual phone.
Anything else you wanted to ask, Chris? Did you want to ask what her favorite food was?
I was wondering.
Sure, yeah, I'll ask what the favorite food was. Since I'll
Wait,
get that.
Aurora's like, I'm actually allergic to oranges.
Lasagna.
Okay, I'm gonna try restarting my phone.
I had a cold sweat because I actually had a fever because of the whole orange craving. It's just
There we go.
it
I'm gonna
hits me too
restart.
much.
I might need you to try something new.
I knew it that we were meant to. be
Wait,
together.
so
You
are
have
you,
one-
you are asking what her favorite food is?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, Rasha will
Okay.
ask.
Baked potato.
Muriel's gonna be like, seaweed.
Really interesting.
That's a
Very
lot
weird.
more quaint than I expected, but yeah, okay, that's easy to do.
Seaweed.
Fun word.
She's
How
like a
charm.
princess,
You
so-
know.
Quick.
So I've been making Hens listen to Pride and Prejudice so he can do Mr. Collins right.
Yes. Hence, you
How
know
do you
what?
think he's been doing?
You have been.
It's scary.
Hey, you know what?
What's wrong with Pride and Prejudice?
Do you
Mr.
want the
Collins
full
is
extended?
I
The
would argue
everything.
that Mr. Bingley's sisters are worse.
Oh yeah. Well.
Do you
Okay,
want-
Mr.
do you want him to
Collins
watch
is
the,
disgusting.
The full version with
Bingley's
everything
sisters
added into it.
are diabolical,
What?
dastardly.
So my parents have the full version, like with everything in it, the like hours and hours and hours version. Do you guys want to watch that one?
She adds with
We're
butter.
gonna watch the miniseries.
Hang
Baked potato with butter.
on.
That's
pretend
Aurora's
like
favorite food.
With all the fixins.
Muriel's favorite food is red.
Just with butter.
Butch's
That
favorite
was just
food?
a joke.
Oh, okay.
Whatever's in front
That
of
was
him
a
at the time.
reference, but I think that flew over everybody's heads, but that's okay.
We might have to wait a second.
We're just both like,
So the next part is kind of a big part. So I'm gonna end it here.
Okay.
I want to give it its due time since I gave Katie her events due time. I don't want anybody to feel shorted.
No.
So I guess I should sign off the stream, huh? That's the thing. All right. Thank you everybody for watching. If you've enjoyed, make sure to tune in. What is going on here? Make sure to tune in next week at 7:30.
It says I sent it to you, but I wonder why I'm not
Yeah,
seeing it.
next week at 7:30
I
for
got it.
next time.
Yeah, I
And
didn't get what you
if
sent.
you enjoy D&D content, make sure to check out the Dungeons & Dragon. When I get to it and start posting more regular, I see that.
But it's not on my phone
Thank
anymore
you. And start posting more regular content there.
Yeah, I got one.
I'll
I think that was John's text from
Make sure
earlier.
to alert everybody.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what you sent.
And make
a
sure
while ago,
check
right?
out
Yeah,
I post
sent
I
that.
post all of these streams on YouTube
So
as well
because I'm blind.
for
Okay.
Cold Kid 93.
I sent that to you.
See y'all next time.
Yeah,
Like
I got.
30 minutes ago. Exactly.
Yeah, that's weird. But I got your text now, so.
Oh, I guess all you have to do is restart your phone.